They look rock solid. You know, Greg has the boys training up. You know, he's.
What's your prediction? I got
sure
Gingy.
that they have every single angle covered. And I love this Evo Frosty combo of this team. You have Magic Bear backing up the rear, and I don't have the same defense questions with this team like I do with Dignitas. So I think Dignitas definitely have their work cut out for them in this match.
Did Dignitas get a little tilted in that last match? Does the way that the game 7 panned out, even just kind of the end of that match panned out, affect the mental of this squad? Because yes, you did get the win, but there's just that asterisk next to it, and also
Nate, you don't know how it
7
works.
games to
I
get
know,
there.
guys.
Genji's coming in fresh.
Every
They
time
haven't
people
played
come in and try to
RocketLeague
tell me
today
it's
at this
banned,
level.
suspended, this and that.
You can flip it around the other way, Dazarin. Genji could be coming in cold. Dignitas is warmed up. I don't know which narrative to go with here. I feel like you spin the story either way.
Let me help you, because it's not like Gingy is sitting down doing nothing over the course of this time. They've definitely been able to play Rocket League and get a warm-up. I think Greg could be smart enough to organize a warm-up here for the team. Yeah, it's not the same as being in a tournament matchup, but you do have to.
All right, Appjack series to go to the grand final.
When it comes to getting this involved, or getting involved in a series like this, I think that they might need at most a game. We saw that from Foot; they needed a game, and then once they,
I'm curious to see how good this
got
Gingy
back
team
in,
looks. They haven't really played anybody
well.
yet.
They did what they needed to do. I'm gonna answer my prediction right now. I'm going Gingy here. Give me Gingy in 5.
Genji is the pick from Daz.
Check
Atlas,
cleared.
who do you think is gonna win?
I'm not paying.
Who you got?
The check cleared for Daz, but I do it for the love of the game. Give me Genji. I think they definitely have this one in the bag.
They could just be the better team, Jorby. It doesn't have to be. There's no merch on me.
Nope. I heard
this one.
I heard it ring. I heard your phone ring. The bank account statement came through. The deposit just came in.
I wish.
Wouldn't that be nice? I do think it's a close one, but I do think just kind of the general vibe in the air right now around Dignitas is not going to work in their favor, and I do think Genji is coming in hungry. They look hungry right now.
Dion and Lion, thank you guys for the subs, man. I appreciate it, guys.
Also, Adam Baguette felt pretty confident about it, and that's a pretty strong endorsement. He's sitting in the finals. Has no reason to feel biased towards one side or the other on this one. Genji probably going to be the fan favorite as well. Narrowly here, though, just barely. They've got more votes on it. So the favorite in this matchup, as far as the fans are concerned, as far as the desk is concerned, can they prove us all right? Do they get it done on the pitch when it matters most? Lose here,
I have
your
Genji,
season
guys.
is over. Win here, and you still have to play one more to make it to World. So we'll see if they can get it done.
Look, they have a chance, man. I just need to see more from 5UP and Bora. Like, I can't be Appjack carrying this team. It's not going to work.
That's why I can't go against him. I can't go against him now. Listen, if Fortnite Flick was here, my prediction might change. It might change.
We might be
okay.
We might be flipping.
You know, Fortnite Flick. They had the vibe. They had the vibes. It was happy ball. It was fun ball. But they don't have it now. So
Here we go.
I mean, listen, I gotta go with Genji, man. I'm doing it for Fortnite Flick.
It would be the wild card energy is hard to predict against, but they aren't here. The matchup we've got is Dignitas versus Genji. Foot waits in the finals for the results of this contest. And what a contest it will be. Storied organizations clashing in a last chance qualifier. Winner plays in the grand finals. It's Genji versus Dignitas.
This beautiful game that we all love. Just like
Brandon, this is the last semis in the grounds.
Competition is built off of stories. And these two teams about to face
Defiance, thank you for the 5 months. I appreciate it. Who do you got? I got Genji here. Honestly, I had Genji in 7 before the day started. Now I'm going Genji in 6.
Dignitas, they had Evo on board. They were looking good. They went across the pond and grabbed Abject. And now they're facing off. Winner goes to the grand final of the NALC.
Foot's in the grands.
Here's your boy Base on the call with the lead.
All right, Jack, 5UP, and Bora, all three
be
need to be playing good.
I think the funnier part
Also,
too,
let's see how
is
good
the
this
fact that
Genji roster
It feels
is.
like the whole world just flipped on Dignitas.
This is their first actual test.
After that last series against Fortnite Flick, so there's a bunch of you guys hate watching. I don't know what Daz is going on about. I don't think there's any judgment in going and picking up Jack for this LCQ. You do what you got to do to get into that world championship, and I respect it. And my check also just cleared. So I hope Dignitas has a great time in this series.
That's right. And that's good thing that you acknowledge that your check cleared. Game 1 brought to you by Progressive. Looking at these two teams, though, I mean, you saw Dignitas last series. You're as a fan of the organization.
I do not look like.
How do you feel after that match? Do you feel confident going into this one?
Dude, Hey, listen, if you pull off a win like that, if you are an OG Dignitas fan on any version of this historic organization, you know we're good. If you can pull that win off, we are chilling through the rest of this NALCQ. I'm excited for it. I mean, Gen G obviously is going to be a difficult matchup for us. They clearly are here. They got a shot on target again, but like we got Jack back, so we're chilling. They're everything
won
that
for
they
him,
needed to
80
get out of the
won.
way happened
They
in
won
that
4-1.
Fortnite Flick series.
Listen, I appreciate it. Yeah, and chat, you notice how she's staying weird.
I feel kind of bad for
Tomorrow also
Abjack.
you say
We haven't seen him win
I
something in a
never
long
say
time.
We want to point that out, though. But look at these
Hey,
two
maybe he'll win
teams.
this
You
LCQ.
already see Gen G having more pressure, and that's kind of expectation in my estimation. Looking at this new Gen G roster, I talked about it a little bit on the pre-show, and I like to do a little bit of
How do you always get the
table
predictions
set. For
right?
those y'all don't know, Rise
Ball
was
knowledge.
on this team all season. It wasn't working out for them. They were missing a little bit of mechanical punch, a little bit of They had Frosty.
Fuck.
They had an Evo as well. Now they have two young guns up in the front, great and Havoc, and let it Magic Bear kind of play a more veteran style, taking up space and let Evo cook. And here goes the Bear right now. Frosty should be able to clean this one up, and that's the Gen D you want to see. All three get involved. They
Someone
open up
didn't get the
score.
best save. I don't know why they
Flashbacks
pre-jumped
to
this.
Gen G versus Dig in the old NALCQ.
Jack pre-jumped it.
Rough clear there from Jack, and he recognized
And
that.
then, couldn't get the best save.
Not enough boost to make that second touch. Just
Bad
solid
spot to
play
be in,
all the
though,
way
to be
around
fair.
from Gen G on it. Solid pressure. That's exactly what we're expecting, and we're going to be getting from this squad.
Yeah, I mean, he's left in a
Exactly,
shit spot.
Those type of saves. Abjack had a lot of those against
I got
Fortnite
Gen G,
Flick, but
guys.
Gen G's a little bit better.
I had this going to
in my
7,
estimation.
but
They
I
will
changed
be
my
able
prediction to
capitalize on that.
4-2 just
It's on 4
because
and 5 up to kind of get back and
I did
give
not like
Jack
what I
some
saw
help.
in Dig.
You can't do it all in this series like he did against Fortnite Flick before and 5 up here or there. They have to be consistent. They have to be great throughout the whole entire series.
Fix
if they
your
want to have a
shit, it's not
chance.
my shit.
This is a pretty intensive one, and of course, like you guys obviously are seeing. This
Chris,
is
thank you for the big
there's
sub.
only one step after this
Has
to
his
get
thank
to
you.
World, so you got to be on your aim game, but you also can't exhaust yourself. Jack up for one, had the flip and the shot on it.
LCQ gets you into
the one that they kind of started.
If you win this, you get to
whether
play in a
realize or
play-in
not,
and have a
building
chance,
this
like,
team
actually
around
playing
two
in
for
World.
Gen G, right?
So, winner of this
he's been
tournament
the
right here
most
plays
long-standing
Falcons.
with Greg and Kev here.
This is to go to the
They've
grand
been doing
finals to
everything
play
they
against
can
Split.
to go up against all the Dignitoses of the world, and so far seems to be working. It's just apparently Jack is just the one to beat right now.
About 3.5 minutes into game, number 1 right here. Here comes.
They play
Dignitas trying to
Falcons, they
sort
play.
themselves in here.
Well, if
Abjack
you
on the
lose
ball,
that,
looking
you
for
still
five
have
up
the
in the mid.
lower.
Gets it right to him.
So it's not like they're
5
out
up
there. lose
controls.
that.
Evo is there to meet him. And Aura had options. He had Abjack on the right-hand side. Instead, opts to go up to this guy. Abjack comes over.
Uh-oh.
Here comes 5 up the shot off the crossbar. But the opportunity for Dignitas is still there. Abjack grabs the under boost, drops it back down. Magic Bear slams the door. Denies the
5
beautiful
up.
play. Kabor was coming in like a heat-seeking missile. But the play's not over just yet. Abjack right back out to Frosty. And here we go. Dignitas still has more momentum, still has more chance, and Frosty just shuts it all down. That's 50 seconds off the clock, and Dignitas fails to score.
And crazy thing too about Gen G is how low resource they get. Dignitas is doing a great job of boost starving them right now, despite Gen G being able to break out of their side. Small little pass here. Really wants Jack to be able to take this one, and he does. Up over 1, him versus Frosty up next. It's just Dignitas waiting in line with each other, which you expect. That's kind of been like the Dignitas thing. They're very, very cohesive. They want to work together on a lot of their plays and attacks moving forward. So it's on teams like Gen G to break it apart. They almost did just there. It was almost a catch out. 5 up got bumped off 1. Frosty's still trying to keep it going, but Dignitas seems to not be able to get stopped, although Gen G still owns that lead.
10 seconds left, and Abjack is getting chased by Evo. And B just kind of takes a soft shot. Probably should have put that one on net. That would have forced Abjack to have to avoid it. Abjack gets a bump on Evo right here. Bora, no boost to his name, though. Won't be much of a threat. Abjack. And
All right.
Not on the same page for that low doink. I think they were attempting right there. Doesn't go their way.
Roll, Greg. Tell him to calm down. Play our game. We don't gotta do anything else than that. You guys know that. We're better than these guys. All 3 of you can outskill them, right?
They didn't.
Believe in
That's why
yourself.
GG came out on top.
Exactly. No, Dignitas definitely was being held back even when they were able to get on the other side. Gen G did an incredible job of boost starving them, forcing them to play a much lower game, even though Dignitas wanted to take the high. Most of the time, the shots also from Gen G, very powerful. The one that went in, absolute banger, laser. there was nothing Dignitas could do at the time. So Dignitas, definitely plenty of time to be able to get back in the swing of things. This is just the opener for them. They also are still coming off of the weird series that was the Fortnite Flick one. So it could take them a second to get their footing again.
Great series, great series. It might be, you can categorize it as weird. I'm gonna categorize it as great. Because there was something special about watching Fortnite Flick.
It was like the series of all time.
It was wonderful. But I mean, if you're Dignitas,
apparently VAR is too good for this Dignitas roster.
Everybody knows going into this, you only have one life. You have nothing else to lose right here. You have one chance to make it all the way to the World Championship, and you don't get any other opportunities. After this, you lose right here.
Love the streams, always keep making this shit fun.
I think that
hey, Peter, thank you, man, for 29 months.
On top against a Fortnite Flick team that was hot. But now they're going up against a team that they're not going to be the favorite in Dignitas. Gen G is the favorite. How does Dignitas deal with that? That's the big question.
I think the biggest thing for them is just staying calm and
collected.
All right,
come on, Dig. Show us some offense,
bringing
man.
Jack into this one is giving Dignitas a new edge that they haven't really had since the beginning stages of the roster, back when Evo was on it. And you do have to keep in mind, they are going up against a former teammate too. There's that chip on your shoulder that you're gonna hold in just a little bit. Oh yeah,
Evo's playing his old
Not as
org.
much as you think it would affect you, but it is still there.
Oh, Evo's playing his old teammates. What the fuck?
Some Dignitas pressure on 5-up to try and clear this one upfield, but it does get sent back.
Sure does get sent back. The big question too for Dignitas is how do they maintain the midfield? Because Gen G, they will be there to meet him. Frosty
Gen G just have so much more creativity on the roster. Jack gets a heavy touch. Sets up a free shot for Frosty.
He had his idea that he was gonna go bounce that off the ground. 5-up had to jump with no boost though. He had no chance. He had to put a hand up. It's a respectable challenge. Frosty just better. 2 games in a row so far, Gen G has opened up the score.
This is I mean, if you're Gen G, you're exactly where you want to be, and we're anticipated to be. 5-up from the corner here, trying to get a second touch. The Gen G plan has been just don't allow Dignitas to have any of those follow-ups that they so desperately want and have even planned to have here in the series.
Yeah, let me have this streak.
2 around the corner. Frosty past Jack. Low boost. Support is going to be able to get back in time on this one, but that should have
I'll be honest, I want to see Flip versus Gen G. I think that'll be the best matchup.
Minimum, at least a shot on net. Frosty probably should have gave that up when he had no boost. Goes for a double reset right here. But, once again, going back to what I was talking about before Frosty scored. Dignitas controlled the midfield line for the majority of their series against Fortnite Flick. They were the ones causing the most pressure. Now Gen G's controlling the midfield line. Dignitas has to figure out a way to get on offense, and consistent offense at that. Because if you only can generate a couple chances off a counterattack or a couple mistakes from Gen G throughout the series, it's not going to go well for you because they simply won't make that many mistakes.
Probably back from Best Buy, my headphones shit the bed. Oh, thanks, Corb. I appreciate it, man. Don't worry about it. You don't gotta drop them next week. I appreciate that, man.
Otherwise, Dignitas, they're going to be in a world of trouble.
I don't know the last time I've been to Best Buy.
This is one of those series where if you are
I guess I bought a speaker
you're going to need to come into this
summer.
with something a little bit different than what you've been presenting throughout the rest of the LCQ.
Half of your chat doesn't watch RL.
In terms of 5-up and Bora, something slightly different than what we were getting throughout the regular season, right? We know that 5-up is very capable of being a leader and kind of taking charge. It's when 5-up feels a little shaky that the all-around gets shaky. So I want to see him step up in the same way we did sort of in the end of the Fortnite
I'm not a good person. Right? What makes you not a good person?
He was able to shine.
I want to change your mindset.
Very, very well with
Everyone
Jack,
in here is a great
example.
person.
It's just missing right now, and Gen G holding on to that 1-goal lead, entering the second half of the series.
I watched you. That's your response.
Once again, just show him Gen G just being a back.
Dude, I cannot wait. We got like 5 more weeks till college football starts.
Or does get a little bit of possession right here, but it's an immediate.
That's
okay. Also, Frosty is a weird freak. We should have no platform.
Oh!
Off the touch.
I mean, you know what? I did the whole call out on 5-up, and I'm glad I did. Look at this.
Nice shot. That was a good little double.
Smack into the back of Evo's car. There was
yeah, thank you for the love,
back
man.
enough that even flipping into it was going to be putting it out. It's a tied game. 5-up absolutely stepping up for Dignitas and putting things on even playing ground.
That's a highlight moment right there from 5-up. Immediately air rolls back just to give himself the opportunity. Not necessarily that he's aiming for net, but he's just going to put it somewhere in front of it, and if it goes in, it goes in, and it does that time. Big goal right there for Dignitas, who does have more shots in this game. and Gen G, even though Gen G's had the ball. Gen G only has 1 shot registered so far. They're going to have to start generating some chances on net.
Yep, I'm looking to buy Rocket League items, and I really need a creator code. Do you have one? So if you guys are looking to buy amazing items, I have my creator code set up now, and it is AlphaKep. Caps don't matter. If you want caps, you can do it. If not, you don't have to. AlphaKep, no spaces. Go crazy, man. There's a lot of good items out there nowadays.
He's going for the Zen ulti. Abjack said, I've seen that too many times in Europe. I got to get rid of that quickly. Abjack out to Bora right here. And these are the type of link-ups if you want to see out of Dignitas utilizing each other. Or still the boost that takes up space.
Why is some guy adding Nasting? I'll fuck you up. Is Nas watching? He's right.
Back down low. Frosty out to play. Magic Bear comes in the challenge. Here comes Bora. 50 boost to his name. What's he gonna do? Ball off the ceiling. Gets a reset. Looks for the double.
Good save.
There to block it. Abjack comes in quickly. Where's 5 up? He pulls off.
Dude, I feel like Magic Bear has been invisible all season.
They're there. The pressure's starting.
I can't like remember one goal he scored or anything.
You really gotta respect 5 up in that moment too, because it gave them this exact moment. 5 up deciding to play the patient game. It's a domino effect into this. He pulls himself
Bora beats Magic Bear in the last ball.
To make the save and let Bora full send.
Magic Bear hasn't scored a goal all season.
Taken by Dignitas with the final 33 to go.
A team is keeping a guy on their org who hasn't scored a goal all season.
Easy goal right there from Bora, but it all comes off of the constant Dignitas pressure 20 seconds prior to that. And Gen G, they had the midfield control.
There you go, Magic.
Oh!
Oh!
He might not get it back to it anyways.
Where the fuck did that just come from? Bro, he just like outplayed 3 guys.
It's an all-around great setup too from Magic Bear. Magic Bear not even opting to take the shot himself.
Oh my god.
He plays it just out to the
Playing
side. For his
hopscotch.
teammate tied game with 16 on the clock. Let's see when we get off the kickoff here. It's going to be Magic Bear. Frosty and cheated up, but it doesn't even matter. It was just slightly awkward, but 5 up still there. 7 on the clock. This one's sitting in the pocket. Bump on 5 up. Can Frosty get over 1? Not quite. Everybody from Dignitas, they just want to take this ball out of the way. Maybe finally they play it onto the ground, but no, it gets kept up.
Oh no. Oh. That almost landed around the
Ben, thank you for the 15 months. I appreciate it, Ben.
Almost 3-2 Gen G in the most depressive way of your Dig fan and the most euphoric way of your Gen G fan. Doesn't matter though. We are in overtime. Both of these two teams now. Dignitas might be kicking themselves. They kind of generate all the momentum, went up 2-1, and they kind of gave it away in lackluster fashion. Still always a chance of overtime. Abjack gets a reset. Bora has an empty net. He's going to put it on, and he will finish it. Dignitas strikes.
Why was that
overtime,
open?
26 seconds in, and they take game 2.
Oh, they double committed. Oh my god, they triple committed. Oh my god.
Just last moment decides to use his flip to the point where all of Gen G had themselves committed on trying to guess when to attempt to go for the save. It's just incredible timing from Dignitas. Not once, but twice. The lead up to it with the 5 up callback and Bora being able to go. Bora being that finisher right now really is what is keeping Dignitas in this series against Gen G.
That's right. You look at the stats right here. Magic Bear, 0 shots. Did have an assist. It was only the assist that ended up on a Frosty.
What's up, Kep? Haven't been here for a while, and somehow Jack is in the NA.
Yeah, cool. Jack came here for the LCQ.
So Gen G, I mean, you're leaning the demos. You had the ball majority of the first half of the game, and you only registered 4 shots. Meanwhile, Dignitas, they finished with 11 shots. Constant pressure from them, especially on the back half of the game.
You guys fuck with those jerseys?
That's
I kind of fuck with them. The collar just seems massive,
to be able to put shots on target, on the net, just to give the defense something to worry about if you're going to end up controlling the midfield like that. Without it, you're just constantly giving the other team an out. You're giving them a chance to stay in the game, stay relevant, and then after that, you get punished.
I don't know.
Yep. Man, just in this instance though, that win alone for Dignitas and their fans all say it's good for the mental on it. We'll see how it affects Gen G. I do feel like this is a pretty emotionally led roster as well in that of Magic Bear, not even to a fault by any means. It's just sometimes it can be a lot more frustrating more often than not. for them to be able to stand strong. We'll see what Gen G can do in this game 3 though. Evo around 1 in the MiG, a little low and slow on the follow-up, but Magic Bear opted for that bump to try and break him on out.
Oh, 5
nice
up gets
challenge. Magic Bear's still there.
Oh, you were so right about that. Magic Bear was there. It was kind of a flip by AppJack. Frosty tried to air dribble by everybody. AppJack just once again so composed on defense. Even buys his team time right here. And no rush to make a play happen. Gives 5 an opportunity to get back into it. Here comes Bora as well. Great play from Jack. Some players right there, they panic.
Sometimes I wonder what goes through these dudes' heads. No, guys, he got banned because he has a suspicious user over his name.
We're taking our time right here. Give my teammates
the guy goes, yo. Like, literally, like he's been banned here multiple times.
He did just that.
Comes in, says, yo. And just got banned literally 2 seconds later.
Take a look over here on this side. Shots per game. This is number 1 and number 3 facing off against each other. He was probably the most racist dude on his other account or something. Usually when you hear something like that,
account
it feels
was
a little
just
bit
made
closer,
today,
but Gen G just out shooting Dignitas by almost 3, just over 3. And it shows, except in that last game, like you talked about, Dignitas on the reverse end is now out shooting Gen G. And when that has happened, they have been able to overtake them. They don't have to play a quality versus quantity game. It's just shoot as much as you can. And finally, Gen G opting for the same strategy here. This 2 shots
no sound
back
that sneeze. I muted my mic.
A little bit high and off the mark, but at least they're finding some decent opportunity.
Exactly. And looking at those stats too. I mean, these stats throughout the whole entire season. These two teams, like I said, have made big differences, big roster changes. When you have Rise on a team, I think he's a person who's going to take more shots on net than a player like Evo. And then AppJack as well. He's going to take more shots on net than a player like Evo too. So just naturally, your shots are going to go up and potentially down for both teams alike. But regardless, it doesn't make an 8-shot difference right there. Basically 9 almost for Gen G. 4 shots isn't going to cut it. They need to be putting up at least 7 or 8 a game. They'll be trying to make that amend in this game number 3.
Agreed. I think you even got to be holding up to that 8 to 10 mark too, especially against a team like Gen G. This is a shot-heavy team, especially with one in Magic Bear. If they position themselves in a way where he's able to just go in and just absolutely rip them on net as much as he can. He's trying again for it here. Pass over to Evo. Shot towards net. This one saved off by Jack. Jack really just trying to be that savior for Dignitas, coming in all the way from EU specifically for this LCQ.
Dig winning the LCQ would be like Rlcs winning it last year. Like people thought they could make a run and go deep maybe. But most don't have them actually pulling. Maybe a few thought they could.
Now, Frosty did get back after getting bumped out a little bit by Bora. Evo has a misflick, but it goes right by, and he gets a bump on Bora too to take away his
like they're solid players, but people didn't really have them going into it.
Right back into the
Reynolds was the favorite in LCQ.
Going back and forth.
Honestly, I think you're right.
Really establishing themselves so far in it. Evo just
take
the pop shot. Bora's there to meet him. Former teammate knows him so well.
No, it was Complexity. That's who it was. Complexity were the favorites.
This is straight NA ball.
This really and truly is. It's just a point where it's just you're trying to outshoot the other.
CRR, Frosty, and Diaz, and they lost to Aqua, Evo, and Hawkster. Yeah.
Something eventually finds its way in, just because defense is pretty even between these two. I can't lie. Maybe we can get one of the graphics up to see just exactly how close it is, but for now, just what's in front of our eyes, they're holding their own. So Bora and Jack trying to work together. Jack, nobody in front of him to be able to do anything here. 5 up.
No way.
Attempt on it. This might go in. It should go in, and it will.
How is that in?
5 up finally dives in. He dove in with 0 boost too. A questionable decision from him. So many times I watched 5 up this
5 up quick chow, 2 quick, didn't buy time.
Patience, much more reservation on that. Knows his position in the game. Knows that it's 0-0. That time he goes all in a moment where he didn't need to. AppJack had no chance of getting it right back in. Gen G, 3rd straight game they've opened up the scoring, and this one much later into the game. Dignitas has a lot of work to do.
Magic Bear just down and slightly wide on it. Pressure still on just enough as Magic Bear makes a quick rotation and brings this team right on back into that blue. Final 30 seconds with that 1 lead remaining with Gen G. Bora's gonna have some sort of an attempt to save out it here. 5 up already up on it. They're having Jack play a little bit further back on this one. Takes that boost away from Frosty, so any challenge should be better, but demoing them out of the play, that might be the move. And at some point, we were expecting for this to get a little bit more aggressive, and it will. Final 8, with an apparently Jack shot 5 up. You thought maybe it was going to be one of those crazy skins from the nose of his car,
could be a 3-0 as well. They won that last OT. They could be on match point. All right, 2-1.
Gen G.
All right, I got to take a quick piss, bro.
Wins
Badly.
2 games in the series so far. One goal to nil. They're doing it their own way. Already in that game, 9 shots for Gen G, and then Dignitas, they flipped. They have 4 shots total. But didn't really feel like Gen G had a lot of pressure on net. Game felt mostly even. It was just that one error from 5 where he dives in with 0. He doesn't feel comfortable. I guess he didn't feel confident with his ability to get back, to be able to shadow buy his team time. Thought the dive was the better opportunity right there, but it wasn't. Gen G scored a freebie. That made all the difference.
I think in a moment like that too, right? If you're 5 up, you've had so much going on, not only just in today's series, right? But the last just 2 weeks leading up to this, there are going to be a couple of moments where you kind of fold slightly under the pressure, because I think we saw 2 really good examples of what 5-Up's capable of, right? The moment where he called himself up, or off, excuse me, and allowed Bora the time and space to be able to take that shot, which let them win. And then you have these moments like this where sometimes he's just a little bit too antsy and would rather take an opportunity on no boost, even though you probably shouldn't. This is just a too high stakes situation for you to try and attempt to pull something off like that. The good thing is plenty of time for Dignitas to be able to come back in this. They are only trailing by 1 in the series. Gen G is looking incredible, but this isn't just hard stomping, you know, throw your hands up. This is completely over territory.
Sure is it. Dignitas.
Where's the streamer? Right here. You had to take a fucking piss.
Comfortable with it. 5 of them.
He's human.
Out the play again, goes over his head. Bora's there.
Want to get food after? Wait, Brance, are you not going to
Trying
dabs?
to bail him out. Brings the ball all the way back down. Doing what he does by getting a reset. Evo backflip. 5 up does get a pop right by Evo after his little backflip. The Magic Bear, both these 2 teams just filling each other out so far. Lots of 50s in the corner. Jack throws it back to Bora. Dangerous play right there from Jack, though. If Evo cut that in time, that would have been a pinch going all the way over to the blue
I
net.
mean, where would you want to get food, Brandon?
There's a small
probably
down
down to
the
get
back
something.
line from Evo there.
Hell
Feel
no,
Gen
not
G.
me, 777. Who you got, Kev? I
really just wanna
got,
keep that in place.
I had Gen G winning
Almost
4-2.
This one, you saw
I think they're
it
genuinely
too.
just better
He was
than Dig.
just behind goal line, and even if you were gonna flip or move to the side,
Dig
it was,
looked like a
you
disaster, I
needed a side
can't
flip in
lie.
this moment. Just rough on the timing there. And Gen G, they take that opener once again.
And then I got Flip winning in the final.
Pinches it off the ground, generates a lot of power.
Honestly, you could go 7 the final series.
Honestly, better than
I could see Flip and Gen G going
that hits
7.
the crossbar. Okay, then it just puts Dignitas defense in such an awkward position. They're not there to deal with it. Bora 5 up, double commit for Dignitas. And for the, once again, all 4 games, Gen G has scored first. It felt like
Sonic
it
is
took a lot out of
0-16
Dignitas to put
in
those
his
2
last
away
4 grand finals.
in game number 2. And then ultimately ended up winning with 3 goals, I do believe.
I mean, LCQ, I feel like it's a little different.
So far, Dig still trying to find themselves. Abjack strikes immediately, though. Except we're not going to be too far down.
I just want to see Frosty Lude. The kid's a prick.
Bora off
What
the
did he do
corner,
to you?
Right to his boy, Jack.
Check
Really
this
nice
to me.
control there from Bora to get that set up for apparently Jack, and also just great timing on Jack for knowing when to full send in to really clean that one up. Tied game overall, 3:33 to go. Very early stages here.
What?
We'll see
What
how
is that?
Gen G try and respond.
Or talk?
Abjack in the corner. Lots of corner play for this. I'd love to see the heat maps in this particular game, but it seems like for the
Does
most
that
part,
pop
both
up
these
for
teams take
everybody
turn
in chat?
getting a reset.
Or is that just
if they have
you?
moves going all the way across the field. Good drop down right
Your
there.
fuck
from
ass
Magic
mod
there.
warned me.
Straight
Arrow
to Evo.
warned
And they take back the lead.
5 or talk.
Not too bad on this one. This was the play that we were
And
waiting
it
to
says,
see.
if you don't
Was gonna
follow the
start leading
channel's
charge
communication
again.
or
Great timing.
community standards,
Magic
you
Bear
may
from
be
the air
timed out.
straight down to the
Reason
nose.
provided pussy lips.
And Gen G,
So,
very
Arrow's
quick
just
response
shit-talking.
too, especially against a
They
team
give
like
you
Dignitas.
warnings
You
going
need
into
these
the
quick
stream.
responses just because as time goes on, Dig, he's gonna learn how to slow you back for longer and longer.
What a dunk. Frosty saved this flip when he
Mod
got
Arrow,
Jack,
thank you for holding it down when things
up
get
until where I
hectic.
think somebody
Thank
popped
you
the
for
ball back
warning
up
people.
and just brought the ball immediately back down. It just seems like Dignitas, they have to put in so much work to clear. And sure, these clears are long. Evo is completely whipped the ball. Oh, but Magic Bear's got it back to it just in the nick of
I'm holding
time.
it down across the ocean. No, thank you.
Jack had that full race back as well too, not allowing Gen.G to
Alpha Killer will,
completely
Alpha Killer
capitalize
will,
on
Alpha
the
Killer will.
situation.
Southern, thank you for the 9
Round
months. I
one,
appreciate it,
just gotta
Southern.
get past Magic Bear. Pretty low boost on this one as all of Gen.G tries to clear. Magic Bear being cheeky, staying up. This 150's back, but Frosty will be there.
I love this little floater. Oh my goodness, Evo has to work too. So far, like I said, it just really just felt like traditional North American Rocket League, especially at this level. Both teams just take turns, getting 100 boosts, going all the way off the ceiling, utilizing the reset.
Good
And
save.
it just rinses and repeats right back in on the other way around.
Good touch.
What a touch from 5 of just to pop that up. But here we go again. Evo over to Frosty. Long clears, long transitions. Frosty gets a reset. Gets a shot off. Magic Bear double commit from Dignitas. Denied by 5 up again. They are surviving. But for how much longer is the question? 8 demo for 5 up, and Magic Bear should alleviate some of the pressure. And Boar gets it right back.
Thank you, man.
Of course. Magic Bear and Evo aren't done yet. But the net's empty for Dignitas. And how does that happen, Herc?
I wish I knew. Look at this. Okay, so Evo's already up. Frosty
was way up the field. They tried doing a third-man
Earth
pass and Magic Bear got bumped. That's how it
All I
happened.
know is he had a bunch
What's
of
the
boost
series
and
score?
was
If you
nowhere
can't tell
near
by
the net.
looking at the screen
Tied
not for
game
you.
for Dignitas. We'll see what they can work with here.
They faked right there from Evo and Frosty just to set up Evo. Tries to go for a double touch. Both of these teams, I don't know if they've realized it yet, but they have a 0% conversion rate on their double touch attempts. I know they're going to keep on trying.
Nice
5 up
save.
gets a little musty flick action. Frosty is there to meet it, though. You're close to 1 minute marker left in game, remaining in game number 4. Just a reminder, just in case you can't read that scorebook. Dignitas is down 2-1. They're trying to tie the series 2-2 apiece. They've already gone to game number 7 against Fortnite Flick in one of the best series.
Marley, we do not
in
need another
ALCQ
mod.
history.
Thank you for
They
reaching out,
also
though,
backs
Nasty.
against the wall. Only one team can make it
Thank
out,
you.
and Dignitas scores again. 2 goals in a row for
Dig, tie it, or no, they take the
Not too
lead.
bad. 5 up there from the ceiling.
5
Also
up.
the control to be able to do this.
Make some
Just hits off
awkward.
the side of Evo. Bora there to clean up. Dignitas
Look at 5
playing this
up.
one much
Proving
closer
all
than
you
they were before,
motherfuckers
able to
wrong.
take that lead back in the final minute here. See what they can work with off the kickoff.
Evo kind of gets dispossessed right there by Abjack, but I don't think he minded it. Frosty off the ceiling, tries to go for yet another solo play, but Abjack takes his time.
What up,
He
Dan?
isn't threatened by it. Knows Bora has to high if it does end up ultimately going in that direction. The Gen.G pressure still there. Frosty goes off the ceiling again. His conversion rate off the ceiling is not looking too good. He might need to switch it up.
Hey, Kyle,
Magic
thank
Bear
you
tries
so
to go
much
low.
for the big
Dignitas
love, man.
is
I'm pretty
comfortable
sure
in
I
his
botched
position.
your
Here
name.
goes 5 up all the way back down. It's your turn, my
Lees?
turn. It's Rocket League.
Oh,
5 up
Achilles.
for a double
Thank you
touch.
for 3
It misses
months
it, and
sub.
that
I
was
don't know how I got a Kyle.
Here's
though.
Gen.G, just a little bit of chance.
Achilles,
Frosty
thank
gets
you
the
for the
demo
sub.
for 10 seconds remaining. Magic Bear goes for a
I appreciate it, man.
Abjack denies.
It's Achilles, yeah, I
Frosty
figured
gets
that out.
Bora. Getting Frosty get a chance. He might not be able
Probably
to.
like Kyle.
Magic Bear back to Frosty. Frosty has 100 boots. Here we go. Takes his time. Has Evo pre-jumping. Looks
Nah,
wrong.
that's not
5
good
up
shit.
denies down 1 2. Frosty gets back up. Abjack denies down
2 to
12.
2.
And so far, Dignitas has tied up the series by playing excellent defense. And converting
Abjack
when they need to.
and Gen.G 2 games
This is
away from
just-
going to
this
the Grand.
is
Which team's
Dignitas,
gonna do
right?
it?
It's the most Dignitas way to play out a series. And also, you know what? Shout out to them. The fact that they were able to kind of really get a grip on things there. Being able to force that ball up so much closer to the net, despite how aggressive Gen.G started to get with them. They dished it back. They played fairly evenly in shots for the game. There was only 1 shot differential with Dignitas leading on the charge here, but my goodness, to be able to flip it back and forth this 50-50, I mean, you got to commend them for being able to put this fight against Gen.G.
Yeah, both these two teams are looking real even to me. I'm not really seeing much of a difference. They're kind of mirroring each other in the way they're playing. As I'm keep harping on that.
Should I sub? Of
Your
course.
turn, my turn style Rocket. One of them gets the full 100 boost, they go down the field trying to do a solo.
You want a
play.
sick
The other
badge
one gets
next
the
year,
400
Dave.
boost, they go down the field trying to do a full solo play. Me. difference in this series is going to be which team starts utilizing each other in a little bit more traditional ways. I'm seeing a lot of pop high clears. Players coming off the ceiling, coming off the sidewall, trying to get resets, make plays happen, going for the absolute worldie of a clip. But sometimes you just need to keep things simple. A quick just boom at the backboard, pass in, field with speed.
Jaron, thank you for the 18-month sub. I appreciate it,
Switch it
Jaron.
up on each other. Whoever can do that, I think that team will end up coming victorious in this matchup. But right now, they're just playing mirror ball.
And the funny thing is, between these two teams, you've got two players that absolutely at one point in time, that was their bread and butter. You got Magic Bear on one end, Jack on the other. Jack, you know, playing under the coach that absolutely thrived with, you know, the pass and play style, right? So like you said, going back to simpler times even might be a big enough change to catch somebody off guard, but we'll see if anybody ends up doing it here. For now, pass over to Bora, that gets caught out by Evo. They take this one out mid.
Jack's taking his time. So far, once again, Gen.G has struck first in every single game, but they've lost the lead in 2 of the games. Still haven't seen what the game looks like if Dignitas scores first, but you might be able to see that sometime in this series, and maybe they will never need that. Maybe Gen.G will score first in every game.
The scene
That's the question
if they don't make the World Championship
in this matchup right here. I also want to see kind of both teams.
Because it's been a rough couple of years ever since that team from fucking 4 years ago.
Gives Dignitas opportunities that they probably shouldn't be getting, but they're not going to be complaining about it. As Bora goes for a double touch right there.
This is a clear back 5-up, definitely has the boost and space to work with on it.
Oh my god!
The double down in 5-up, not going for it. That's the crazier part. 5-up, that's that patient game that is played off in so many situations for him and Dignitas. Now going to be able to take a shot.
Tries to bring the ball all the way back down. AlphaKep just puts a hand just to force Evo to continue to go higher. Right
no,
to
Lucas,
great
nothing's
team
happened
defense
crazy.
from Gen.G, they have a lot of pressure, but it's still a whole bunch of solo plays, a whole bunch of high flying, high octane, individual heroic feats.
What's this team went to game 7 versus Dig, though?
On Magic Bear, trying to stimmy up that Gen.G offense. Evo
that'd be the
over
craziest
Frosty.
thing.
Bravo's there to meet it, and Dignitas simply seem comfortable. AlphaKep slows it down, dribble, gets by 1, gets by 2, goes for the bump. And
oh my god, it was such a good play. What are you doing, Evo?
And that's the switch up that I've been looking for. AlphaKep, of course, pulls it out.
It's been a while.
They end up scoring
How's the
first for the
streams
first
been
time
doing?
all series.
I love this. We're going to see if there's going to be any
Well, I
change
thought
that
someone
comes
was
of
about
it
to challenge.
either, but for now, it's just impeccable timing from Dignitas. Like you said, it's the change that people have been waiting for in the play style a little bit there, a different play in the book from Eclipse. Saves per game, though. All 3 members of Gen.G sitting in that top 5 there, which is what you're going to need against a team like Dignitas that's actually going head-to-head with you on the shots per game. My goodness, but even then, basically, this Frosty and Magic Bear, 2 or over in saves per game. But we haven't gotten that.
Yeah, we haven't. But they also haven't been able to score the ball. That was another opportunity from Gen.G.
Grand Finals is after this. They winner plays split.
Put a shot on net. It looks pretty, but it's not effective. That's the type of more effective play. Evo drops it down to Magic Bear. Frosty up early.
Hey, it's all they go to the grand. We'll
plays.
see. Don't
Gen.G
come out
just simply
yet.
doesn't have a high enough
I mean,
conversion rate
Gen.G's been
for
the
him at
lead
the moment.
every single game.
Gonna need to switch that up. It's a little bit of wrinkle from them.
A couple games.
Give them some different opportunities. You already saw AlphaKep. He dribbled it all the way down the field.
They made him lost the foot. Yeah, that's yeah, they did.
And ultimate play. Once again, Frosty doing too much. That should be a foul from Magic Bear. Too much solo, not enough team.
It's just, that is one of those clear classic moments too, where there was enough time and space. You're just trying to, like you said, to do a little bit too much. It's okay to keep it a little simpler and just go for the follow shot. Take the simple route. Especially, you're trailing by 1 with that final 90 to go. And if Dignitas take that match point, they'll ride the momentum all the way into the final. Bora takes a challenge on 1 on low boost. Jack already committed on the play. It's up to 5-up.
Oh.
Stay in the back line, and he does.
Clean beat. Bora goes for a double touch. Frosty there to meet him. AlphaKep does ultimately end up just trying to buy time for his team. And here comes Gen.G yet again. What are they going to cook up? Evo pops it out middle. Nobody from Gen.G wants to dive it down. That's okay. Opportunities will come. Magic gets the demo. Frosty goes for yet another solo play. It's 0 for 0 million. Pass the ball. Five up goes back middle. Double commit from Dignitas. The Gen G opportunities simply aren't threatening enough.
You got final 40 in front of your eyes right here. Frosty flip over 1, but 2 left from Dignitas to defend, and then Will. 5 up plays this one a little bit low. It's
God,
a
Digger
slow
about to
follow,
get a match
Evo
point.
does still manage to get a touch on that ball, but it 50s out into the side. And like you said, everything that Gen G's taking isn't necessarily threatening. It is
Gen
just
G's had all the good
shot
chances,
that
though.
Dignitas is defending out to the side.
They gave up a dog
Each
shit
and
goal.
every time, lead still stands with them in these final few moments here. Is Magic Bear is going to try and catch Frosty. Frosty just enough.
Oh!
In the shot, it's a tie
That's
game.
fucking big.
I mean, that's one of the solo plays that pops off. The big clear yet again. But Frosty does end up scoring it right here. Nobody from Dignitas challenges. Frosty gets too close, too talented in that moment.
Oh, Dick, you needed to hold this game.
But you gotta get the easy ones too. Gen G ends up taking it right there, though. Dignitas, they'll be kicking themselves. They're 1 clear away from going into game number 6 on match point. But now we might be seeing an overtime unless Evo has something to say about it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ball still
God.
up. Here comes Bora.
Oh my God, they double
Dignitas.
committed.
Oh no! And it comes Dignitas side, but Frosty messes up the flick. OT on Parc de Paris. The big game right here, too. Winner goes, moves on the match point.
If you are Dignitas, you gotta start playing those. You need to start putting it on the ground and hit the reset, but they'll go again here for a
Good dodge
Jack
on the
committed on
bomb.
the play to try and find some sort of a shot here in the first 15 seconds. Dignitas have at least one chance. Looking for another one here. Jack, enough boost in the tank to get over 1. Can he get to the backboard? No.
Pressure right there from Dignitas. Evo does so well with less than about 20 in the tank just to get up and contest Bora, who had basically 100. That's a hard feat to pull off at this level, and Evo just made it look real simple. Bora gets by 1, 5 up. Here comes Abjack. Gotta be careful here, though. Goes in with too much momentum, and that will be a goal for Gen G. Plays it well enough, though, just to make Gen G have to just work a little bit more. These two teams so evenly matched it. It's just gonna come down to one moment, Herc. Just one little play. It might be right here. Here comes Frosty. He goes for a reset double.
Oh,
He's going for a double touch, and he misses it. But the shot is still on. Frosty trying to bring out the otherworldly plays every single time he touches the ball. Here comes Evo.
Dig deserves to lose this.
Bora, can he get back to it? He can't. Bora can get back to it.
I mean, they have been dominated all game. They're
Touch.
just surviving.
It is just absolute insanity when it comes to the Dignitas defense, but also mind-blowing that it feels like Gen G just isn't full sending on a few of those moments that they have in front of the net, and instead Dignitas now on the flip side of the field, or a down. Jack's just
That's
waiting for the
game.
center.
Oh
It's
my
a
God, he shot it right at him.
Save.
Barely sees the light.
Magic Bear slams the door. Jack probably thought it's game over. He might have started screaming. More work to do, though, from
5 up! Oh!
Straight to Bora. 5 up.
Big play! 5 up with a crazy pass.
Look at this. Magic Bear on the backflip there. Everybody from Gen G just kind of scrambling around to see where Dignitas was going to be.
Oh my
from,
God.
whether it was the high or the ground, and they play this one, like you said, clean and classic. It is OG.
All right,
Dignitas.
Gen G has all the pressure now.
Center play behind
Jack
the
is one
defense,
game away from
as
grand
close
finals versus
as
Justin.
you possibly can. 14 shots from Dignitas. That is what it took to find those two there against Gen G.
It took a lot. It took a lot out of them, but they made a couple of adjustments, and they were the more creative. And I'm not necessarily saying the creative in terms of mechanics. I'm talking about creative in terms of switching things up. Timeout, though, from Gen G. They will be talking about some things. I'll be interested to see.
Oh my God, if Gen G
Coach Greg,
fucking...
Coach Kev.
Oh.
Seeing that, maybe they do need to simplify the
Dude,
game
I
a
think
little.
Gen G's gonna leave the scene, no bullshit.
Double reset. I personally didn't find that to be that threatening. Now, a lot of people might be like, ooh, you might be getting some ooh points from the crowd, but if
Or
he's
we'll
not
just
gonna
see an
pass
all...
that down,
Realistically,
the
we'll
ball
probably
simply
see an
isn't gonna have
all-new
the speed.
roster.
And it almost went in, sure.
New
It's
coaching,
an
new
incredibly
roster,
mechanical
and they
feat.
come back next season.
Very few people in the world can do it. But at some point, when you're going for it almost every single time, it loses a little bit of his luster. It loses
Just
a
a
little bit
whole
of its
different
attack
trio.
potency. And I know, yeah, he did score one of them. But that's a one out of how many he could have had. before that series.
Unless
I would like to see Frosty.
they can
instead
find a way to
get
win
the
2 straight.
Initial reset, throw it right back off the backboard again for his teammate. Maybe go for a bump. They're probably scoring right there. GG probably gets out of this game there could be a match point. Those little moments, in my estimation, make all the difference.
Captain Mids with the 28-month sub. What up, Captain Mids?
I want to see if
thank my sub. No, thank you. But Captain Mittens, thank you to you for your sub.
In theory, they should be able to, right? This is another team. I feel like in similar territories, Dignitas, where their coaches understand, you know, the mental game in terms of being able to get them to just chill out a little bit, give yourself that change out on the field physically. It's about Dignitas sustaining the change that they've been able to make into this one here. Gen G getting a little bit shaky, a little bit, I mean, as one would say, just too much sauce on a couple of those plays. You got to simplify.
What are you doing tonight? Probably grab some dinner with my brother.
Secure enough to commit on a couple of those plays and full.
We got one more series. We're not gonna be done with this day till probably about 7. Grand finals is after this. Love that muffins. Razzle and Fearex, thank you for the big subs. I appreciate it, man. If you guys are new, please be sure to follow.
Missing piece that Gen G are needing right
now, follows are appreciated.
Especially now the Dignitas sit on match point away from a final.
And when you're playing on Neo Tokyo,
here we go.
Essentially pushes your champion steal. Comes down to simplicity. And that's how Monkey Moon's got multiple world championship wins. That's why you see the Europeans win so much. That doesn't come down to this ultimately busting out the mechanics. It comes down to who's playing the best, utilizing each other, making the simple plays. The small plays happen.
Just in case with a 5-ball! Just in case, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you, man.
GG doesn't want to be there, though. You didn't go pick up Evo for no reason. You want to make it at least a champions field. You want to keep.
I really appreciate that, bro. Thank you, man.
Eva's the one that's trying to lead.
You gotta get this up, be sure to say thank you. Just in case, dropping some love on a beautiful Saturday.
Thank you, man. Gen G did an incredible job being able to hold.
Raw Greg, we gave it our all. Wasn't enough, unfortunately. I'd like to thank all the fan support that's been with us throughout this journey. There's always next year.
Towards that net. See when that follow comes through.
We'll see.
Backboard, no double allotted.
Or he's going to be saying, excited to be representing North America at the NA playing for the LCQ for the World Championship. We're confident against Falcons, and we know we will beat them. See you there. Hyper, thank you for the 2-year sub. I appreciate it, Hyper.
Now on top.
Right back on the ball. Kind of throws it away right to Abjack. I think the adjustment so far for Gen G has been to kind of give Dig a little bit more space, a little bit more time.
I don't know how to describe it, but this Gen G team doesn't look like a team. Like, that's the only way I can describe it. It looks like just a 6-man roster.
No, not at all. Now it's time starting to go on. Traded demos, Bora leads charge, flip into one, Jack's already waiting. Jack doing an incredible job as second man, just really trying to give them the chance and space to follow everything up here. Goes for a center, Bora will take it. Dignitas working together, pinballing all the way around the Gen G side.
Like, have we seen one passing play? Honest to God.
Might slow things down just
I don't know if they pass the ball to each other.
For Dignitas.
Off-ball demo, Evo on the board just to get rid of any true Dignitas threat. 5 of this drives. The drive chow had no intention of flipping. Just to put the ball in space. Abjack, great dunk by him. 5 up, still playing. A little bit of a
I mean, this team has a high ceiling if they knew how to play together.
Going up high. 2 for Dignitas are there to meet that. Even off the Evo kind of lead block. Frosty once again on the ball. At Evo middle, hops to shoot at the net. Evo throws it off the backboard. Magic Bear up high. Beats out Abjack. Nobody there from Gen G to follow it, though. Frosty comes in late, gets demo for coming in late. And Dignitas stifles yet another Gen G attack. And Gen G attack that had some potency, they had some threat. Just wasn't enough.
Now they're sending this one all the way back onto the other end as Gen G's having to race on back. Magic Bear finally starting to get a little bit involved. We can call his name out, but demoed for his efforts on the attempt. Evo's gonna slow things down, flip over one, but apparently Jack is 1-2 to be reckoned with as he pops it just high enough to be able to make contact with Bora here. Reset one forward.
Go for Gen G right here. Com's starting to get a little panicky for him. They know
is grand final tomorrow? No, it's today. It's after the series. Justin versus the winner of this. Justin, Cheese, and Chronic.
Pops it up way too high. something ahead. He had a chance again. He won it right back. All he has to do is just get over the ball.
Oh!
He comes in quickly, though.
He got it.
Dignitas falls asleep for just a moment. And Frosty opens up the scoring.
Look at this one, too. 5-ups touch on it. Actually,
5-ups touch gives Frosty barely an angle.
Right. Frosty, this is a player that has such solo player capability, and he utilizes it perfectly in this moment. That lead back to Gen G, that is, I mean, it has happened every single time.
I mean, I don't know about y'all, but I want a game 7.
It's a 1v1.
I want these players
no
shitting
boost
themselves.
takes the 50 over 1, but 5-up. 50's all the way back. Pressure still on with Gen G.
Ooh, big mistake from 5-up. That one doesn't end up resulting in a goal. But he's got to be more careful here. Evo goes.
Oh! Oh my gosh. That's a good ass pass. It's a good pass and a good double.
For Gen G so far on Neo Tokyo. Dignitas has 50 seconds to tie it back up.
We'll see what they can do.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to game 7.
Find something here, otherwise,
always appreciate the watch parties, kid. You're my only RLCS watch.
Hey, well, thank you, man. I appreciate you for watching, bro.
Apparently, Jack over 1 board has to flip over to the side on this play here, and it lets Magic Bear have the space to make the clear final 30 in front of everybody's eyes. That match point. And that final slipping away from Dignitas. If Gen G can.
AKA Lane, thank you so much for the 16 months. I appreciate it.
Frosty gets a musty right there, and now Dignitas in that position they haven't been in the whole entire
Thank
series.
you, Lewis, for the big 17 months. I appreciate it, Lewis. Thank you, Scanty, for the big 5-month sub. Appreciate it, Scanty. Thank you, Hyper, again. I appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Thanks for all the new follows and subs today, man.
Gen G does enough.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to a game 7.
Game 7, Champions Field. Here we go. Gen G versus Dignitas. Of course, it had to go to Champions Field. They're too even not to. They're too even.
No, these teams are so much closer than anybody was realizing. You're peeping all those little graphics over on the side there. These teams are constantly within 2 or 1 of each other on almost every leaderboard. Is how it seems.
Diego with a 5-bomb!
They come back in this. They force champions.
Ladies and gentlemen, who will play against Foot? Abjack, who traveled across the pond to have a chance to play at the World Championship, to prove to his teammates that he wasn't the problem, that it was always them all along, that he can do it with other people. He doesn't need them. On the other side, Gen G trying to silence the haters. Evo leaving his whole team and finding them in game 7. Ladies and gentlemen, a timeout comes out from Dignitas.
Assisted Frosty for his first goal, and that opened up the floodgates for Gen G. So a lot of onus is on 5-up, a lot of pressures on him too. Being the third man for this team, but he's got to be able to make the correct.
Spain, thank you for the 6 months.
So his teammates can have confidence, to push up, I should say. That's the big X factor for me if I'm Dignitas. I want to see if 5-up can make the necessary plays. Cause now, game 7 yet again.
Bro, my initial prediction, I had Gen G in 7. I fucked up by switching it 4 to 2. I'm sorry they went to game 7 versus Fortnite Flick. Ladies and gentlemen,
listen, if y'all watched
we
the
are
last
getting close
game
to kickoff.
7 that Dignitas got put
Spain, thank you, Ari.
And
thank
technically
you.
they put Fortnite Flick through. You're waiting for this. You
Raw Greg coaching them up.
A team that didn't
letting them know whatever happens, I have your back. A Gen G flag is being thrown up in the background. I don't know why you would want that happening while you're going to a game 7, playing for your whole salary. Tell that motherfucker to get out of the bedroom.
From Dignitas, this is
his girlfriend is throwing a flag up in the air.
Historically, if you want to view it at that point,
get out! I can't pay the bill.
But at this point in time, this is it. You got 5 minutes of regulation left in your RLCS season for 2026. Look at all these players. Great appearances. They keep generating anyone. Respected.
Who wants to play against Foot?
3 players haven't even made a land. I think I was Bora, 5-up, probably Frosty if I had to guess. all trying to make their land debut. Game number 7 here. Big game for a lot of these young players. AlphaKep with the most experience. I think that graphic said 14 for him. Next closest on that was 1. If I can recall correctly, I looked at it for about half a second. It was there and then it was gone. Either way, we're on Champions Field. Facts all against the wall. Nothing else. Shut up or shut up. It's time to get to work.
Jax won one
First
land.
30 seconds, it's 5 up under 1.
I think in 2022 or 23.
Very solid challenge there. I do expect Gen.G to read a lot of these sidewall attempts here between Dignitas and even just centers. Frosty taking this one as high as he can. Great read there from
Noli and him. It was the most like random win of all time.
You're gonna just play this one pretty.
That would be the most random win, and then that Seiko Juicy Itachi team. I don't know which one was more random.
He's just gonna have to be clinical with his
both those were just like, you're like, what the fuck just happened?
He loves to push up, but to get forward that confidence, he has to know that 5
not
is
gonna lie,
make the right
Mates was more random.
It's pressure, but hey, everybody's got pressure in this matchup. They do have to play with
we're talking about a couple years ago.
If somebody's gonna come in cool, calm, and collected, it will be apparently Jack. He's been here before.
Gen.G were pretty good all split. Fair.
As AlphaKep does get beat cleanly by Evo, 5 up has to get back. Decent touch for him, right back to Magic Bear, though. 5 up collects boosts. Here comes Bora. Frosty 100 boost, 50-50's Bora. 5 up tries to get by. 2 for Gen.G, pull up right there. Evo and Magic Bear, double commit from them.
I think they were just done with the
eSport. Can he get one more touch? He can, but Evo's there to meet that as well. Lots of pressure starting to generate for Dignitas. But Gen.G more than capable of meeting every single step of the way.
Look at this Dignitas squad too. They are just lurking a little bit more than normal, but lurking fairly close up. They want the high risk, high reward, but you do still got to prioritize that defense. Gen.G does an incredible job of successfully making those clears. It's a goal line save there for apparently Jack, and they'll send it all the way on back to the other end.
Or goes for a fake, tries to leave for 5 up. Evo's there, Reese down the whole entire way. AlphaKep secures the mid boost. Just to deny it from Magic Bear, but Magic Bear will get the corner anyways. Frosty comes in hot, misses the ball. Evo there to collect.
Maybe Nerves coming out.
5 up, gets by board.
Good play. Oh my God, Jack!
And he will get by him.
Why is that a goal?
Gen.G opens it up in game number 7.
That is so bad.
Patience too from him, right? He outplays almost the entire.
Oh my God! All 3 guys just got beat, but that cannot be a goal.
That last person there. Oh, granted, he was just slightly awkward. He was out of it, but Gen.G. It's a pattern we've seen throughout the entire series. Another opening lead for them. Follow up from Magic Bear to the backboard, and he doubles. Absolutely.
That's game, bro. That's game.
Starts with a flick from Evo right here. This little pop shot. 5 up has to get to it. The touch into the best. Sets up Magic Bear. He goes.
That first goal was just such a bad goal.
Gen.G,
and then it's just a domino effect. They're down 2-0 in game 7. Half the game left, though. Do you believe if you're a Dignitas fan?
In game number 6, with only 50 seconds left, this time they have a little bit, almost half the game left. But they gotta start scoring. They gotta figure out a way quickly, because Gen.G's looking good in game 7.
We'll see what they can work with here in the second half of this game. Just over 2 minutes to go. Bora around 1, double pinch. Out to the other end. A little bit too much power on this, but Jack's already going to be there for it. Off the ceiling, takes his flip.
Double commit, that's a free goal.
Follow-up, but it's absolutely
We're not done yet, ladies and gentlemen. We're not done yet. Gen.G with a double commit. All 3 players out of the play. Frosty was still in the air, and the others just fucking.
No, that was Evo's ball, I believe, the whole entire way through.
Holy shit. Doc, Cubes, thank you guys for the big subs.
Dignitas, they'll take that goal every single time, though. It's a little less than 2 minutes left in the game. AlphaKep gets a demo on Magic Bear, but 5 up is just a little too late. Bora's got to avoid Frosty. He's not going to be able to avoid him, too. And those are the moments in the game that make all the difference. Gen.G.
AlphaKep and 5 up so far out of the play. Bora has to dodge a bump.
And again on Bora, all of Gen.G going for the hyper-aggressive physical game, and it's paying off. 2-goal lead here with the final 2 minutes, just under 2 of it to go before they can see a final if they hold on to this.
Oh my God, what the fuck is going on? Okay.
The Gen.G defense is the same thing. It's deja vu.
I mean, Frosty and Evo in the same corner doing the same thing.
And that error from Dignitas
Evo
completely goes away.
I don't know what just happened. It looked like he was on it, but Frosty was like under it.
39 left.
see what they can work with on this one. Off kickoff there, everybody from Gen G just clears it and kind of throws themselves back.
That's
Jack,
2 goals.
Been trying to just be a
double
menace,
committing or in the same area.
Sneaking up and staying into the side of Gen G here. Magic Bear. A little bit of an awkward clear on it, and Jack's just going to full send on trying to take this ball back to the orange.
Warren goes out to the sidewall. Frosty there, and this is where the Frosty solo plays really come in so great. Guy out, he can just generate, he can just pass up so much time just by controlling the ball, and every single player from Dignitas has to respect it. So far though, Dignitas are the ones with the ball. Gen G kind of playing back, trying to, I guess.
1 minute. Dig, trying to get something going here. A demo comes out. 5 up inside pass, shut down.
5 up takes his time right here. Big challenge from Evo.
Evo,
wins it cleanly. And that takes off another 5 seconds. Dignitas running out of time.
You can feel it too, like you were saying. Gen G opting to play a little bit further back in those moments. It makes sense.
Mora!
And know they are able to statistically defend
Oh my God.
against them, but in this moment it's a little bit shaky.
Oh my God, another double commit.
Rolling on back on low boost. Jack is going.
I think they literally
just
jumped again.
He can headhunt. The rest of Dignitas working together to try and regain possession of this ball. And it's apparently Jack in the air, 15 seconds away and a 1-goal deficit.
Woo!
That is where Dignitas sits to try and get into this final here. 10 on the clock, 1 away. It's a clear pass over to Frosty. If he can hold on to this one, Gen G might have the opportunity to see a final, but this one is still in play. It's a catch and a flip, and one more Hail
inside
Mary
pass
attempt from Dignitas.
That's too high up.
And it'll go down.
Gen G wins in 7. Dignitas goes out. Top 4.
Gen G came up victorious.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I mean, even down
we
to the 5
have
seconds there, right? You thought
Gen
Dignitas
G versus
finally,
Foot.
They're starting to get a grip on it and they're playing it correctly, but Gen G's patience at the end of the day, they were able to wait out somebody who had done it time and time again to them, right? You saw Jack starting to get really intense with those demos, pushing them back, forcing them forward, and Gen G said, fine, we'll play your game, and we'll stick with our 1-goal lead.
Yep, who threw?
Yep, and they did. Gen G.
I don't really feel like anyone.
Right,
I feel like all Dig players were making
the
mistakes.
next 2 games. They move on.
I don't even think Gen G looked that good. Gen G were making errors too.
Experiment. All right.
I mean, let's look at their goals in Game 7. Ooh. Game 7, first goal I'd probably say was on Jack. The second goal, they lobbed up. He got a free double. I don't know how it opened up. The third goal, 5 up and Abjack were super aggressive. Bor got bumped as third man. Holy shit. All right. We got our next series is our grand finals. Abjack's not retiring, bro. I mean, this is literally exactly what we predicted. I mean, series-wise, everything's gone how expected. Literally. And now I got Foot winning this 4-2. Magic Bear versus Cheese. Oh, shit. Yeah. Justin versus his old org. Oh, shit. So we got Cheese versus his... Yo, Cheese and Justin are playing against Raw Greg. And Magic... Oh, my God. We got some fucking... Ooh. Chronic versus own org. Chronic was SSG lost. That doesn't count. That doesn't count. All right, we got a couple minutes.
Yo.
We're going to watch a Daily Dose. That way. Slayer with the 21-month sub. I appreciate it, Slayer. Thank you, Monk. Thank you, Doc. Thank you, Cubes. Hello everybody, this is your daily dose of the internet. Have you ever wondered what happened when you go this high up in the sky, when there's low altitude? Yeah, well this guy found out the hard way.
Your daily dose of internet. These guys were exploring the canyons near Lake Powell when a sudden rainstorm came at the worst possible time.
This wasn't the plan.
Oh my god.
Thankfully, nobody was hurt, and they all managed to
Why
escape
does that water just look like a sewer pipe?
safely.
Butcher, should we go up the elevator? Or should we go up the stairs?
Let's go up the stairs!
Alright.
What the hell?
They asked their AI to count to 100 in an extremely sad voice.
Are you okay?
This is awful.
Keep counting.
Oh, 19, 20, 21.
These guys saved this raccoon that was struggling in the water.
It's okay. It's okay. Okay, don't bite me. I need to get a clip of me eating your shoe. That's
Duck sauce? What is this stuff?
Oh wow, that's pretty good.
I think it might have been a bit windy.
Oh my god!
You like that?
oh my god.
I think the bike overreacted.
Excuse me, sir. Your umbrella's not open. You have a blessed day, bro.
So apparently this politician forgot to remove the AI-generated part of his speech.
That exceed the powers actually granted to those offices. Here's a more natural flowing version of that section that reads like a legislative speech rather than a series of short points. Madam Speaker, one of my concerns with this
Jesus Christ.
legislation is the...
If I take this, roll it up, take this one, roll it up as well. Which do you think will drop first? Ready? It's a tie.
These women usually feed the ducks, but this time they didn't have any food.
Oh no. Oh god.
American politicians? No, we're perfect. Nothing's wrong with us.
What? Seriously? Was it a trick? Was it a trick?
If anyone has seen my mom.
That was in Canada? Was it actually in Canada? Does anyone know where that actually was at? That was Canada?
This bear was enjoying a peaceful walk along the trail when these humans interrupted them.
Grab,
You're too close!
grab the dog.
What are we gonna do? We gotta get up the trail! Back off! Go there, go!
Grab the dog, lady. Stop filming.
Back off! Get out of here! Okay, go back down now. He wants to go around us.
I just wouldn't fuck with this at all. Like...
Get out!
Boy.
Yes.
fucking god, Corb! Corb with a 50 bomb! Corb! 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 Holy mother of fuck! Corb dropping a 50 bomb! Holy shit, man! Thank you! Guys, the main stream comes on in 10 seconds. But let me just make sure everything's okay over here with this horse. Okay. Horse seems okay. Corb, thank you so fucking much, man.
To the finals, folks. What up?
Thank you, Corb. Thanks for coming in, dropping a fucking bomb.
Just watching that series, Dignitas.
Corb, thank you, man. I really appreciate that, dude.
Champions Field by 1 goal.
Thank you, man.
It's Gen G Mobile 1 Racing.
If you gotta get this up, be sure to say thank you, because Corb is dropping bombs. Corb, thank you. Steve, thank you for the 31 months.
We could have skipped all the fantastic
big bombs only. That's a fuckload, man.
Yeah, we really could have waved. I mean, listen, it could have been
D-checks for the streams cap.
Two teams to be here. They're both here. And
thank you, bro.
The last series would have been a spicy email, Herc. I'm just saying, like, what an email that last series.
I would have been a part of that email. I would have been CC'd on the chain, ready to
thank
go.
you, bro.
It would not have been a good short email, is all I'm gonna say.
Hey, let's go, Corb.
Give me to that thread. Give me to that thread. I mean,
oh, absolutely.
Take me back to game 1. I mean, it was Gen G. There was a 1-0 game 1, an overtime game 2, back and forth. This
holy fake tan. How can you tell if someone has a fake tan?
It wasn't because Gen G, I think they
like
did make
what's
a couple
like the
adjustments
giveaway
coming out the timeout, but these two teams were so even, and I do think that Dignitas was playing a better team-oriented style of play. Even though I don't think they have
it's
the
just
same
not like a tan
level
color.
as
Yeah,
Gen G.
okay.
Gen G, on the other hand, we're going for the Herculean play every single time. Like, it's off the ceiling. They're going for
who you rooting for? I want Foot to get in.
Where you pinch them off the ceiling, you go for a double touch. You're going for triple reset doubles. Like every single time Gen G was trying to do a worldie, when they should have just kept it more simple.
Again, it literally looks orange.
It gives me a little cause for pause for them going into this match against Foot, because you're not always gonna get those. You gotta get the easy goals, and Gen G really wasn't getting them that often.
Thank you again, Corb.
No, it was, but man, I don't want to talk about it.
They usually go for like an bronze look, and they end up like an orange
field. He took the series into his own hands, especially here on Neo Tokyo. Some fantastic plays on Champions Field as well. Evo absolutely stepped up.
That goal was
Herculean
terrible.
efforts. It felt like it was Evo all by himself at points on the field.
No, I as Hercules, you know, I'll deem it hardcore Herculean. You know, that was just.
Now I'm
it
curious
was a great
what the fuck
showing
you're
all the way
talking
around
about.
from Gen G. They forced Dignitas into a very uncomfortable game 5, 6, and 7. And as time went on, they just were looking less and less like themselves, and it paid off. And Gen G were able to play the long game.
Leaves us with the grand finals. You see in front of you here, Foot Esports versus Gen G Mobile 1 Racing.
Here we go.
In the world's play-in bracket, and one of these teams is gonna fill it. My goodness. I'm excited. Also, a fun fact, these two organizations have played each other many times over the RLCS history, but these two rosters, Bates, this is the first time.
Bro, this is Cheese's old org.
They avoided each other the entirety of Split 2 of 2026, and here at the LCQ Grand Finals, they will finally
Justin's
compete
old
against each
team.
Did they play each other?
Cheese's old team.
But it was different rosters. They had like the Gen G in particular was a pretty different team.
Oh wow, that's actually kind of crazy. It's actually good, interesting. Then it makes sense then to me, because in my estimation, this has been the question: who's the 5th best team in North America? And it's Foot. Some have been saying it's Virtus Pro. Some say Foot's better than Virtus Pro. Virtus Pro's already made it. They got their points.
Oh my god, and yeah, Frosty's playing his old org. Oh my god, there's crazy crossovers.
No questions need to be asked. There's going to be no debate. The 5th best team in North America is based off of this match. So it's good that they haven't played before. And now, playing each other for the first time, who's going to be simply better? I'm excited to watch it.
Yeah, Magic Bear's playing both of his old teammates.
Herc, when you have literally the first matchup is the one that matters the most, it leaves the least amount of doubt. You know, if Gen G had beaten Foot 4 times in a row this split, and then this time Foot came out on top, we'd be like,
this will be going to YouTube, by the way.
Gen G would probably win them again. We don't know.
Complain.
We don't know who holds the head-to-head here because they've never played before. So it's going to feel very satisfying at the end. No matter what, I think feel pretty confident that the team that wins this match is the 5th best team in North America.
All right, buddy.
Oh, for sure. Oh, well, okay. I understand where Bates is about to come from. I get it. But also, for the fun of it, especially after the day we've had, I feel like it'd be fun to deem this the 5th best team in North America.
Well,
but I know
you disagree, Bates?
What are you posting that? Guess the player?
Yeah, I know.
Friday.
I know you can't see me.
I
know you can't see me.
He's looking at us, though.
No, I'm just. Somebody said progressive. Put hashtag Foot, and you want to vote for Foot. Hashtag GGM1. And we don't have time for these 2 trolls here on the desk. Both of them, whatever. Chat.
Yeah, I guess it
vote.
does look orange a bit.
They tilted me a lot.
I can see what you're saying.
I know I'm gonna be out. This is hard.
It's like a light orange. It's not like a
year
tan.
Being like the Gen G super fan, and I still can't go against Cheese, and I don't know why. And Greg and Kev, I'm sorry. There is something about this Foot roster.
All right, here we go.
Figured it out every time. They were pulling a Dignitas versus Fortnite flip.
You look yellow
every single time.
I mean, I have a stream light in here. That way, it adds better lighting in here. So you can actually see my whole face.
I mean, I'm gonna go pick Gen G. I picked them in the pre-show. I will say that the showing that they just displayed gives me a lot of cause to pause. I'm very concerned with their offensive attack. If I see Frosty go for another, no, I picked Gen G. Who's talking behind the closed doors? Somebody's in my ear. But whoever said something, I picked Gen G, and I picked them because I truly believe that they're the best team. But in saying that, if they play like they did last series, it's gonna get ugly. So I do hope they make the adjustments.
It's been a tale of 2 sides of the bracket. One side has been Game 5. The other side has been Game 7 the whole way. Long, difficult battles up there. I have a feeling this might be another 5-game series, and Foot is going to continue on with the domination here. It's been strong from them. They've only had to play the 1 series. They've got a lot left in the tank, and they looked clean. They looked put together as a team. I think they are the stronger roster here. We've got Foot as the favorites on the desk, but it does sound like there's some topsy-turviness from the casters here. Foot, clean fan favorite in the chat. They're 81, about as high of a percentage as they get. Is there a difference between 81 and 95? Yeah, 14. But, you know, who cares? We're not talking about that. It's time for the grand final.
To the match.
The last chance qualifiers. The 2 hottest teams. We knew they were the favorites coming in, and they have lived up to the hype, but only one contender. Falcons wins the World Championship for the winner of this contest. It's Gen G versus Foot Esports.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome into the NA LCQ Grand Final. Win this series, you will be playing at the World Championship play-in, where you will be playing Falcons Round 1. The 2 teams we have here are Gen G and Foot. We have a bit of a crossover here. All 3 players on Foot actually used to play for Gen G at one point. Justin used to play there, he's playing his former team. On the other side, you even have a player like Magic Bear, playing his former 2 teammates. Let's go have some fun. Gen G just beat Appjack in Game 7, taking out Dignitas. That's how they got here. Foot beat M80 4-1 dominating. I got Foot 4-2. If you are new, drop a like on this video and help your boy out. It would be appreciated. We have EU LCQ tomorrow, and then LCQ is done. Let's go.
Dignitas. Does have me a little concerned for them, but they're starting hot right here on offense.
Yeah, definitely a hot start here.
I want to see Justin
just applying a little bit of early pressure. Even now, you can see, again, just his midfield battle, which is going to be big here. But on the side of Gen G, again, lots of mistakes that we saw in the series against Dignitas. Foot have not shown those mistakes over the course of today. And Foot,
what happened to Appjack? They got knocked out. Chronic gets the first goal.
Faked out the defense.
Cheese
just drives by.
He was playing against it.
The issue, if you did not watch the previous series, Gen G kind of looked like a six-man roster. They gave up a lot of goals, a lot of double commits,
really getting it done,
and honestly, they ended up pulling through. But Dig were struggling as well.
Now with this startup, what will we see from them? If they continue to play at this level from Chronic, what a double flip reset.
Already coming out rolling. Justin's rocking one of those Mina type presets.
Jeez. Wants to keep this close. Looking on the side of Gen G. Having to be able to keep up with this level of play is going to be big. Now you have a
board mode. Thank you for the 8 months. I do appreciate it, board mode.
How far in are we?
We are in the grand finals. This is the last series for the day.
We know what we're expecting with this foot roster on an international level. They've played against international competition and took some of the best in the world to the brink. But to get another chance,
I mean, all pressure this whole tournament's been on Foot. They're the favorites to get in.
And again, the winner of this game at the play-in.
What was your prediction? 4-2 for Foot.
Going to be against Falcons, who did not have the easiest time in their own region this season. Make no mistake about it. Watching Falcons play, you know that they're still going to bring it, no matter who comes out of this.
Corb, thank you again, man.
You think if Foot wins?
I'm leaving my stream on until the weekend's done.
Working together. Gen G on the other side have a lot more to prove, though, when it comes to really just in general, regionally, internationally.
Nice play, Frosty. Frosty's offense has been great all day.
And making a good argument for it.
Big goal from Frosty.
Goes up high, goes around, gets around Cheese quick.
Chronic's
not ready for it.
Attacks as quickly as
yeah, Skills, I am.
Of course, this one, you feel like it could be a little bit more emotionally charged, Jorby. Knowing how much Gen G want this, knowing how big a win here it is and what it means to them.
Cheese with a pass.
Nice pass.
With a pre-flip shot that caught the gap in the defense. Gen G just kind of let this leak in.
Yeah,
I don't know why that's so uncontested, though, no?
Just get it to Justin. Perfect pass. Cheese
just such an uncontested play.
Foot in the lead.
All right, I take back what I said.
Gen G are asshole.
Cheese just burst down the pipe. I mean, that was... And it had so much speed. I don't even know how you react to that properly if you're Gen G. This comes down, third man, Frosty gets the challenge. Evo got a demo as well, but the shot easily turned away. Magic Bear turned upfield and now has to hurry back. He'll get there. Can't get a 50, but he won't beat Chronic to the play. Justin bumping both defenders off the wall. Justin turns off ball.
Too easy. It's too easy for Foot.
Hey, that's what you need to do. If
Magic Bear dives. Evo gets bumped. Frosty gets bumped. Justin got both players out of the play.
I can't wait for NRG to lock and to go back to shock everyone again.
T-Bout, that would be cinema. Have a couple lands leading up to it, warming up a little bit.
Series. Cheese getting 2 wonderful assists.
I don't think EU fans
Justin picking up his
could take NA winning back-to-back.
Back to Cheese.
I genuinely think that it would just be like the earth blowing up.
Look at this Chronic.
You can just see
I've already accepted that we're probably not winning this year. I have like a little hope, but very. Last year I had strong hope that we could do it. I really did.
Even bringing the ball up, he had to bring it up to the sidewall, keeping it low. That's not.
This year we're going into it with low expectations.
Doesn't allow for a strong attack. Gives the defense some time to read the play. For Gen G, they have to be able
Mina's
to
winning
play
it all.
their own style, but it's just been tough because
I don't think
Foot
this
are
is
just
their year.
eliminating all the space they get.
This time they do get a little space. Frosty.
I would take KC, Vitality, and Gentlemates over Mina winning it. I would literally take those 3.
Sending the house
still going into Worlds.
2 pushes. Not getting anything right now. Justin will just...
Low-key, I think Vati winning would be cool. I think Gentlemates winning would be cool.
But look, this
Vitality, if they win it, is what it is.
I mean, you get past 2 moving on field. And you also get a bump on last man for the clear. Gives your team a little bit of space. Frosty was looking to get physical on the play. She's there to
obviously any NA team I'd go fucking crazy for. First killer getting his first land win and it being a world championship would be key.
Justin able to deny. It's going to be a lot harder for these plays to develop on the side of
NRG going back to back grand finals would be insane. If they could find a way to fucking win it again. They got to turn it around though.
Volume. Not there for either squad, but the efficiency.
SSG, the young guns.
Might get a 4th goal, but
If they could pop off, go on a crazy run, would be sick.
Foot in the driver's seat at the start of this grand final. The ball goes over some time left. Will be very difficult.
Hungry,
Game one, easily
fighting till they hold up the trophy.
But it's all because of Foot. The way that they're moving around the field, their offense is solid. The physicality is creating spaces for them. Not only that, they're looking for each other when they are making these pass plays. Meanwhile, Gen.G are struggling just to even get a solo play. And you look at the people on the roster of Gen.G, they excel so much when they get a chance for those solos. Looking at Frosty, looking at Evo especially. That's being cut out, and it's limiting shot opportunities. Magic Bear didn't even have a shot on that entire game. You look at it, Frosty had 3, Evo had 1, only 1 save came out, and it was from Frosty. That's just not the opener you want if you're Gen.G. So they have to get reacclimated as the series continues.
Because, I mean, Gen.G have the tools on the team to find creativity to do what you were saying, right? Just to play their game instead of constantly having to react to everything Foot are doing.
Motherfuckers are lucky Squishy retired.
Better advantage of the opportunities they've taken. You talk about the shot totals. They were about even on both sides. You had
if Bati wins Worlds, is he the GOAT?
But the difference is like both the cheese.
I mean, he would be pretty fucking high up, bro. Yes, if not, he'd be fucking like top 3.
Forcing a bump on the backliner. But then Cheese's ground
but
pitch
probably,
pass to Justin.
Honestly, I would take his career over Monkey Moon's. I'll be honest with you.
Playing really well.
I really would.
I feel like you said all of that, Daz, and I just kind of mishmashed it back together. But game 2, Gen.G got a mishmash game win here.
Okay, big start for Gen.G. They get a kickoff goal.
Good opener here. That's what Gen.G need, because now this is going to kind of dictate them kind of controlling the pace. Kickoff works out well. Justin kind of flips sideways, but I don't know, even if he flipped the right way, he would have to guess where that ball
I mean, who are the top 3 players of all time? Like, realistically, right now.
I
mean, Monkey Moon's obviously in there.
Now they get the ball on another
no
one.
order. Like, you'd have Monkey Moon.
Easy stop for Cheese, but now Gen.G playing up by
I'd have
1,
Monkey Moon,
gives him a little bit of room.
Atomic I would have in there. I know people will try to say no, but the dude's been in 3 World Championship Grand Finals. He's part of the greatest, like arguably the greatest team of all time. He's won multiple lands with different rosters.
Yeah, you win this first 50. Chronic doesn't have any boost. Evo makes it difficult. Justin doesn't get this touch. Chronic.
I don't know who else I would have in there.
Initially, it doesn't really matter who Chronic's looking at.
Turbo, guys, it's just hard to put Turbo in there. Like, I love Turbo, but
for Gen.G after what happened,
those guys that played before 2020, when there was multiple worlds in a year, it's just like not the same. It's just not. Yes, they were good at the time, right? And I know he's one of the all-time greats.
It's one of those,
but I just can't have someone like him.
Low boost and
it's just not the same.
Get set up off the kickoff. So far, first 2 kickoffs for Gen.G have gone well in game 2.
This dude's had like 2 world championships in 8 months.
Probably makes him feel a lot more comfortable after that first game loss. But there's a lot of time on the clock, and Foot can work with this time. They got 3 goals in game 1. They're one of the best offenses in the tournament. There's no doubt that they could come back from this.
Monkey Moon, Bati, and Atomic. Is Bati already top 3 all time and he's never won a world championship? I just can't do that. I can't.
Evo very quick back to the ball. He gets
I don't think anyone can.
Cheese will catch it right back. He's got Justin on the wing. Over 1 defender.
You gotta at least get a world championship.
Knock it away.
To be in that top 3.
Foot starting to get a bit of control and getting the boosts.
Yes, I know he's won majors. We know that.
Frosty.
He's an insane player. But you gotta win the big one.
But his momentum will not carry him to the ball. Footer right back on it.
Yeah, and Evo playing this from the back wall here.
His majors are not Mickey, bro. We're not doing that.
That was Magic in the midfield.
Bati's insane.
Go for the ball, tried to back off. You know that Gen.G, like I said, they don't have to be too aggressive with a 2-goal lead. They still need to not slow down too much, but I'm noticing they are giving a lot of space here to Foot in the midfield. Maybe they could be playing a counter. Either way, they're inviting Foot in. I don't know if that's the best thing to do, because right now Foot keeping the ball in their half.
How many majors is worth the world?
They are trying to use that counterattack, but it is denied.
Literally 0.
Justin with the topper, ripping the ball.
It's the biggest tournament of the year.
Chronic off the ceiling, back to Justin to the left side, and it wasn't gonna be too long at Foot were without a goal.
Right, and this is what I mean when I say it. You invite Foot into your half, you lose that battle.
It's not
in
the
midfield.
same. There's a reason everybody wants to win a world championship.
He knows he's last man back. He's so aggressive on the play. And Magic Bear not in this space and time. Justin sees a slot. One go game, all of a sudden you start to get a little nervous if you're on Gen G's side because there is a lot of game to go. We are just hitting that halfway mark.
Evo will start the carry. He just holds the ball. Those fakes are so powerful. Like, teams just.
I'd take 5 majors over 1 world.
Just hold it. Threes,
it depends.
It's a lot harder to create the value.
If it's like a world championship today,
defenses are so good now at layering defenses that even if you fake it.
But if someone won a bunch of majors and like side tournaments years and years ago, it's not really the same.
If you have 2 defenders back, that first guy who jumps up, he needs to force high. Meanwhile, Cheese is forcing.
But yeah, I do think Bonti's career is insane. I mean, I'd probably have Bonti like top 6 all the time.
50 to set it up. He jumps. This jump delays.
It's tough to say though. Like I would say he's probably top 6.
Cheese is up and he
probably
gets
top
just
5
enough
realistically.
space. It is a perfectly placed shot. And Gen.G's early 2
if he wins the Worlds, I'd probably have him as to go, honest to God.
Now has been nullified.
I would take his career over Monkey Moons if he wins the Worlds. Like
and
easily.
You gotta dig a little deeper if you're Gen G.
He just needs that last one.
Work never stops. Chronic set up that 50 for Cheese. Magic Bear.
Is Justin top 5? No.
Watching his former teammate on the other side.
Justin's not even top.
Trading blows.
Justin's top 5 in NA. Like
off.
top 5 NA in literally order would be Atomic, Beast Mode, Daniel.
Nice catch from Chronic.
Justin.
Frosty knew that bump was coming. Avoided it, but he couldn't.
And then I would go. You can have either put Garrett or Squishy in.
They're low on boost.
You can look at either one of those, I'd be fine with.
Here. He's trying to dodge the bump. Frosty, you have to look at the ball. Chronic doesn't care if he bumps you or not. As long as you don't get on that ball and he can set up that pass, that is exactly the agenda there. And Foot are just taking all the space.
How would you put Justin and Squishy over Daniel and Beast Mode, who literally did it at a tougher time and have done more? And they've been to more world championships and shit.
Talk about Chronic, you know,
and Grant, like that's just such a bad take. Those guys wouldn't even agree with that.
Playmaker so far, 3 assists. He's in the center of the action and a goal.
It's not the same at all.
And Chronic is on fire.
100% goal
dude, what just happened? Weren't they just up 2-0?
And Foot are continuing to play on that pace. They have the momentum, they have the midfield, and right now they have the series. They are up 2 goals with 1:10 left. They win this. You expect a timeout from Gen G.
Calling for the timeout with 1 minute left in this game. Justin fakes the touch, almost bumped Magic Bear.
Fix your shit, it's not mine.
Not gonna get it. Cheese, another 50. Magic Bear will have to chase this down. That bounce was probably the worst scenario for him. Justin back to Chronic, and it is
God
a
damn
smackdown in game 2.
Foot are just on a steamroll.
It's not looking pretty.
Justin fakes the flip reset pass. Chronic slots it.
Trying to force. I don't even know what he's trying to force because the ball. You would think he wants to force them high. But he's low on boost, he looks awkward, the play he doesn't really interrupt the play. So then, after he can't interrupt the play, they just say, okay.
Is it valid or coke to say FK hasn't had the super team that the other NA top 5 all-time have?
I don't have FK. I mean, FK is... Dude, I just need him to win a goddamn land.
Great shot from Frosty.
Just give me some... I mean, he did win a studio land. He did. With North American teams. Maybe we do put him up there. Maybe we do.
Gets the pop on top of it. I mean, Frosty's been doing this stuff all the time. He was, what, half of our top 5 plays?
It was a land. Y'all can say it wasn't. He literally competed on stage.
Give him space and good on Evo to be able to get that to him.
You want a regional land. Is that good enough for you?
Even though they got 3 this game, they've given up 5. Final 15 seconds.
Skills, thank you for the love, man.
If they can get one with a kickoff, could be some hope. But hope has been cleared away.
FK, in my opinion, is the Nupo, right? He's like Nupo, but over here.
They don't have enough time.
Barely missed out on the right roster, right? You have the twins. They go with TRK. You have Beast and Dan or Atomic, and those guys stay together.
Gen G. I think my favorite part
Nupo is a world champion.
When Justin speeds out of
oh, it's your
body so quick.
Oh my god. Yes, he's the best ones player. We're talking about 3v3s. Does that help you out? We're talking about 3v3s. The main game mode since the beginning.
Then picking up some goals on top of it.
We know he's good at ones. We're not arguing that.
Cheese getting the benefit of some goals at the end, and there's space all day. I think you could build a home in the midfield.
Okay, so if FK, let's say First Killer won a 1v1 LAN event. He was the best 1v1 player. Would people be saying he's the greatest player, or like he's top 5 now? Fuck no! People would literally be like, oh no, it's ones! It's ones, that does not count! That is literally what they would do. Oh my god. No one's saying Nupo top 5. I'm just making the comparison. Some dudes are trying to say Nupo's a world champion. Like as if he won a world championship. Yes, he won a fucking 1v1 tournament. We know.
I mean, we're giving up 5 goals.
He's the greatest ones player of all time. We agree.
That's got to be the biggest area of effect. Because when they're on offense, they still do look threatening. It doesn't feel too bad for them on the offensive end. But defensively, I think is where the mistakes are really starting to add up.
Yeah, I mean,
give us your top 5 EU all time.
Play, unable
Monkey
to
Moon,
Vati. Like Foot just play the ball away from them, and then they're so fast when they finally do get a breakaway. And
Turbo, K-Dop.
The experience of this roster, the amount of LAN experience, and not just like, oh yeah, Justin, he's been playing for a million years, so he has experience. Like, Justin played really well.
Zen's about 10.
Excellent stuff from him. Chronic, much more recent.
No, realistically, I'd go Monkey Moon, Zen, Vati. Those 3 are locks. They'll always be.
Like
I'd go Turbo,
the Paris Major. Like they were playing
and probably K-Dop.
well last split.
I'd probably go
as
K-Dop.
a unit, and could definitely cause some havoc if they can make it into the play.
Exotic's not.
Again,
Nah,
it is for a date with Team Falcons in that World's Play. Not gonna be easy.
Nah, realistically, I'd probably put Exotic. All time, Exotic's had a good career. As much as we meme him, he has had a good career. He's had a very good career.
Now we'll see what GG do after the timeout. Where is their change?
Exotic could probably be over. It's probably over K-Dop, but that would probably be my list.
First, you gotta. I would say really. This is a perfect position for them to be in, especially if Magic
Fairy Peak.
I
don't have Fairy Peak in my top.
GG
No.
strike early again.
Yeah, Justin.
My real, honest to God, top 5 for EU. I'd go Monkey Moon, Vati, Zen.
Decided that instead of trying to rush it and just missing it, he was just trying to get in position, defend the shot.
Turbo, and then Exotic.
Didn't have
I'd
a lot
probably
of
go
boost
that.
when he pitched it that way, and I mean the shot wasn't great when it came out, but then Justin's kind of left on the far side. Opens up an opportunity for a pass.
Nah, you gotta respect it at some point, Trolls. Like, I agree, Turbo played at a different time,
Tried for the bump, he didn't get it. Still
but
downfield.
I would still take,
Still Frosty
it's
gets
just a
the ball
different
and
time
the
now.
boost,
You gotta
but
give
it's
some
cleared out.
credit.
Devo taking his time.
You can take credit away, but you gotta at least give some.
Nice high flick over. Chronic. We'll try to catch this one. Frosty. Playing the pass. Chronic.
Do NA? I'll tell you my top 5 NA.
Justin playing it close and slow and low and
in order.
All the way. Oh,
Atomic.
Justin chopping up the defense.
Beast Mode.
Absolutely
Daniel.
brutalized.
Justin.
You can't do that on me.
And
oh my.
then Squishy and Garrett.
Absolutely.
One of them you can put in.
Magic Bear dunked all of Gen G afterwards. Justin.
I missed the goddamn goal because I'm doing a fucking list. Did that 1v3 overtake the one he had back in the day? Can we officially say it's dead?
First touch from Frosty. Tries to catch it. Frosty still on the ball. Brings this into the blue corner. Again, another 50. This is pulling out a lot of foot.
The reason I have Beast Mode ahead of Daniel is because he was around longer doing it before, and he was winning in regionals.
Getting shoveled out there, and
even with like fucking KC, I think it was. I believe he won, or V1 and shit. Yeah, but didn't he win before V1? I think he won a regional with KC.
Not been able to hold up. You know, Foot's offense.
Also, he has an MVP. Yeah, yeah.
Chronic will take control here from his own corner.
KCP and now.
Justin Cheese right behind him. Just actually.
Beast Mode was playing with a burger
Sure he
roster.
was gonna get that one.
What, you're saying Memory and Rapid weren't animals?
Make sure there was no threat there. At the top
You got a
of the
second
box.
at the regional?
Cheese also.
Well, you got the MVP at World, so that jumps
Gen
him.
G offense. Magic Bear quick on the 50. Frosty next up. Magic Bear on the back wall. Couldn't get the bump.
If I'm not
Justin
mistaken, didn't
avoids
Beast
that.
Mode win MVP
Evo
as
sent it
well
right back
at
to Magic Bear
EWC
for a
or
reload.
Gamers 8 when they won?
Fakes the first challenge.
Oh, Common Torment they won
Evo
as well.
Quickly back to the ball. Only 11
Regionals.
moves. Won't get a corner. Plays it slow.
Yeah, nah,
It'll
Beast
pull
Mode's
off.
definitely second.
Magic Bear with a nice shot.
Okay,
Set for
Gen G
Evo.
up 3-1.
Gen G have a 2-goal lead.
Is that the Bear with the hat trick? He's shooting 3 for 3. Look at Evo to create the
shot.
space, but Magic Bear perfectly
You're forgetting
placed
Sip.
shot again.
Sip never won a Worlds.
3 goals for Magic
Sip
Bear.
was
3
undisputed
goals
the
for
best
Gen
player in the
G.
world for about 6 months.
Timeout has proven successful so
Like, there was a
far,
spurt where he
as
was
not
genuinely
only have
just
they
so much
stopped
better
the
than everybody.
bleeding, it feels like
Where
they're
players were
starting to
all
increase their
copying
scoring.
exactly what he did.
Really love Evo's
And
play
trying to
right
see
now
what he
in this
did.
game.
And if you don't
Switched
agree
it
with
up
that,
even
you weren't around
before
at that time.
Just flipping off of the ball. In front
There was a
of the
spurt
net.
he was genuinely
Also
just
slowing it
so
down when he was
fucking
coming around
insane
the
for like
corner.
6 months.
As
Like, they were
Foot
winning
was
every
getting ready for
tournament.
him to push it. Trying to force the issue, force the 50 in front of the box.
Like, he was the
That's-
smartest
made
player, he had the
sure
best challenges,
that Foot
he could
felt
do what
the
he wanted with the
squeeze
ball.
in front of the box
He was the
and really paid
perfect
off,
fuck. He was
set up that
basically like a
awesome fit
Daniel
that he
back
had.
in the day.
And now they just keep on going. Frosty gonna put one up. Gen G finally found something here.
This is, again, another one for Gen G. Frosty just at the perfect position once again. How do you expect the ball to go that way? You see how much speed Evo puts behind that? And even the clearance? Wow. Frosty, what a read there.
I guess when you're up 3-1, you can afford to have a hopeful position. But
No one was copying
trust your third man to
Daniel.
get things
Bro,
done
there
as
was
well.
literally streamers copying and putting their
Exactly
name at the
what
end of
Gen
it.
G
Naming
needed
themselves
coming out of the
Kep.
timeout, like you said.
That's just cap.
Chronic. Gonna get anything going there. Cheese is forced to stay back on defense. Gen G want to keep piling the score on.
Hey, Bass, thank you for the 13 months sub. Chad, thank you for the 30 months, man.
Dropping it down. No shot coming. He will steal the boost. Foot do get a clear.
Sticking with my 4-2 prediction.
Controlling on the ball, back wall. A little bit of space here for Cheese. Evo. Just a little close. Good demo on the play
Yep,
there
Chip.
as well. But for Foot, this is quite disastrous. You go from scoring 5 to giving up 5. The fifth one
Rank your
does go
top,
through.
Jack tweeted.
And Frosty, well, I mean, this pretty much cements the game here, Jordan. What a response that we're seeing out of Gen G. They have just completely taken this game in their own hands.
Yeah, that goal, we're diving when if we're Foot. Chronic third man dive there, just hoping to do anything here within the final 2 minutes. But Gen G do find a way to get the wheels back on there.
First of all, thank you for all the support. It's been fantastic playing with Dignitas this last month. I've had a great time in NA, as I always do.
What do you think?
I just want to say, this competition is fierce, mean. I should have stayed in EU, but I had a lot easier of a time.
Because, like, it'd be funny.
NA is on the rise, and I have them winning the World Championship by miles. Thank you for all the support.
Don't lie to me.
I would laugh.
We go next.
If it happened, I would laugh.
All right, let's see if it does.
Oh. It almost happened and I'm laughing.
No, he did not.
If that didn't go in, it's probably not happening. So.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give him like 15 seconds.
Are you calling for the tactical timeout with a minute left like you did last time? Wait.
No, I'm not. No.
Okay.
Gen G or Foot still have a game to give up. So this one gets away from them. But I would assume they're probably
Rank all-time players with aura.
I think at a certain point in the game, you start thinking about what you got to do next, and you kind of know the game's out of reach.
I'll give my top 3 aura players.
They're a smart enough team to understand that and start their communication.
I don't know who's number 1. It's either Zen or Justin. I'm not gonna lie to you. Justin, for about a year and a half straight, was genuinely just like, what the fuck?
This goal will not
like, honest to God.
A solid comeback here for
Zen and Justin are easily 1 and 2. I don't care how you want to say it. You can easily do either one.
Gen G have the talent to get it done.
3, the third I would go most aura.
Not dead in the water just yet.
Yeah, I think
don't know.
you look at Foot and you say, okay, we really let that one get away from us.
Like, I'm thinking when you get in a lobby, you're like, oh my fucking god. Like an RLCS.
That's exactly how we need to approach the game. Get in there.
A lot of people are trying to say TRK.
Start putting the pressure on, putting the shots on. Not too physically aggressive in terms of just actual demos, bumps here and there.
I feel like Monkey Moon's obviously like insane career, but I don't think he's a player like you get in the lobby and everyone's like, holy fuck.
He had 3 assists, 4 shots. So I would say just
like Zen and Justin makes sense.
The hat trick for Magic Bear, huge.
I don't know who the other would be.
Gen G's success. Now it's about, can they do it again?
Some people are saying Rlcs TRK.
Love seeing the playmaker.
Rlcs TRK,
well.
yeah, like someone like that could be Shell.
That pass that was just sick with the power he got on it.
Squishy did have a good prime
to get a decent clear on it.
Squishy's not a bad Shell.
The assists that we were seeing really coming.
I feel like 1 and 2 are just so ahead of the next Aura. That's the issue.
Dignitas in the last series as well, and Flitz's assists when Fortnite Flick were playing earlier today. Like everyone's been showing out there, you know, enabling their teammates here in North America. I'm loving it. I'm here for it. We had 2 playmakers so far in this series. Let's see if we can stack another. As Magic Bear will start here for Gen G to try to tie the series up.
Yeah, that third spot, I don't know. There's a couple people you could say, but no one, it kind of falls off after those top 2.
Jump on the ball. Frosty with the demo. Evo with a flip reset. Gets close. And goes for the pinch.
What?
It was read by the defense. You see the blue trail. They got a hand on it. Justin tries to get there quickly, but it's Chronic who cuts out the play. But JG still picking up where they left off here offensively.
Magic Bear not keep the ball, could not hit Chronic. But it's Frosty in a precarious position, but didn't have to manage too much.
And WPO.
Bounce managed it for him. Evo trying to find his way.
Yeah, I don't know.
Frosty does help.
That's what I would say.
Looking lost there for a second. Chronic with no boost. Kick it away. Somehow possessing this a little bit more. Take too much time to get it going, though. Cheese will rip it away from you. Frosty.
Arsenal, he had people in a chokehold.
Sitting on the corner boost as
I
well.
feared Sip way more than I did Arsenal when I played against him. I thought Sip was like, I never could beat Sip, even in range.
He's coming back from a demo. Gets back in time to make that stop. But that's because they're getting these lights. They're being aggressive. But watch out, because Cheese will find the back of the net if you're caught lacking.
You can't keep your camera
That's a good pass.
static.
Good
you
play.
gotta be whipping it. You gotta know who's coming. Evo was going for the boost, and it was just that little.
Yeah, that Arsenal's Rental Sip team was fun to watch.
Coming back, that was gonna be a tight window to try to get to that 50 in time, and he could not. Not one Gen G want to give up in this position. Now Justin trying to make him really hurt, but he misses the bump. Evo can't get a quality
big
clear. Chronic keeps it going, rolling around. Look how deep though Foot are playing this ball. No one was gonna play that. Frosty moving around will get Gen G out.
Turbo had aura. He has like Monkey Moon aura. I don't know how to describe it. Like, you know they're good and they're like very solid and they're gonna play the same like every series. But it wasn't like when I think of aura, I think of they load in the lobby and you're like, God damn it.
Really thinking he's
like,
gonna
fuck
see
me.
here.
That's what I think of.
Oh, he got posted. But really, are you just sitting in net waiting for that one to come back, really trying to get on the wall, and the ball bounces like that?
Yeah, Dan's a player Dan's a guy every time I load in the lobby, I feel like I'm gonna lose against. Like if I saw that.
I think they
Rlcs, TRK are probably up there
I think
too.
the best thing you gotta do is probably just sit in the net, because you know a shot's gonna be coming.
You know Vati, if you load in the lobby with Vati, he's gonna be sweating his ass off. You're like, God damn it, bro. Sit back and relax, man. We're playing a game.
Good demo. Evo lost the ball. Magic Bear helps out. Frosty can't get there. Cheese immediately covered it. Justin's got boost. He's got the ball. As Frosty races back to try to play defense, he's got his corner boost back behind this rotation. He'll be first to receive this.
Dan's got aura, but not up.
Rips it away from him, but that's just a pass. What a save from Magic Bear. Not over just yet. Chronic setting up some more. High up in front of the box. Frosty gets there in time. They want the quick hit.
Okay, here we go.
We've got a ball game.
Foot had so much pressure they thought they could stick around, but Frosty gets the beat. Cheese did not expect Evo to be
Wasn't
there
ready
when
for the
he
big
hit his
hit.
cut, and he gets punished for it this time. Evo with the beat. hits it open in the net, and all of a sudden,
AlphaKep at
JNG
Aura?
are within
Nah,
one.
back in the day when I used to load into a lobby,
Kick off
people were
will
like,
be
okay,
Frosty's.
I got
Has
a
to
rock on
handle
my
it in the
team.
air.
He's
It was
stalling.
a heavy touch. It works out.
This
What a
guy's
save,
gonna
wins
give
the
me what I know
rebound.
he's gonna give me. He's gonna bury
Nobody
shots,
was
he's gonna
there
go in, he's
for
gonna have good
Gen
shells.
G. Justin picks it up and
He's
got
gonna
that
play the
finish
game
as
how it should
well.
be played.
Well, race it back here. You thought that was going to be the game time goal.
And that's how I want to be
It could
remembered.
have, definitely could have been the way that.
No, people
ball
did not
was,
say, oh, great,
the
free
trajectory, the
9
speed
points.
behind it, but these worked out for Foot.
First
Now they
had
gotta
the
hold
most
on to the
aura
lead. They
in
got the pressure.
2020.
Again,
Dude,
last time
first
they got
is
scored
aura
on,
in 2020 is a
it was
good
because
show.
they overextended and they weren't ready.
Oh,
Ready this
fuck!
time. Oh, Justin couldn't get the shot through. The defender was playing the 50. Justin was playing the 50. Nobody hit the ball.
The old whifty strikes again. Justin has the carry here. Chronic up and away. No easy rebound for Frosty to play with. In fact, Frosty doesn't get the play. He'll get a demo for his efforts, though. Bounce will give
Shark just
Evo
up.
the chance at the ball. Gen G are starting to run low on time here. They want to tie the series up. They have to tie the game up first. Chronic, hard touch.
You're a walking 9 MMR.
GG,
Thank
this
you.
is where you look at.
I think
the
that's
star
how
player,
diamonds look
or
at
even
you when they
anybody who
play
thinks
you.
there's a star player. This is
How
where
many
you
of
make
y'all
your
have been in
Someone
the
needs to
same
go
rank
upfield,
like
someone needs to make
GC,
something happen.
Diamond,
Who's
or
it gonna
Champ
be?
for a couple
So far,
of
you got
years,
good
and like you
pressure
literally
upfield
still run
right
into the
now.
same people who
You
have been
see
hard
a
stuck
bit
with
of
you?
threats of bumps here and there, but Justin does get a past one. Frosty gets blocked out. Evo,
You're like,
low
oh,
boost,
here's
keeps
this
it in
guy.
play. What's Frosty gonna do? Swaps it to Magic Bear, but it was read by the defense and cut out. Now
Oh,
they've
this
gotta
guy's
go
still
for their
here
own
too.
half, Jordy.
Great read from the Foot defense. Frosty uses the ceiling.
Oh my god.
Jeez. Chronic wanted to go. Opts to play it safe.
It's literally the
Shot
same
was
players
weak
for
anyway.
multiple
Justin handled
years.
it. Magic Bear with an extra touch,
what a
but Chronic was ready for
I
that
can
too.
see it.
Evo off the ceiling has that touch. Magic Bear wrapped the whole way around to that corner, and he's ready for this one with 20 left. Back behind him is Frosty with the demo.
Oh, what a save.
Jeez, it's not over. Kicks out.
Toaster, thank you for the sub, man. Rick, thank you for the big sub.
10 seconds.
All right, Foot about to go 3-1 on match
Wants
point.
to finish this game. Magic Bear denies. They got to go the length of the field. They don't have room for error. Cheese trying to slam this one home, but the 50 doesn't work out. The Bears got it up. Cheese puts it behind Evo, and Chronic will ground it.
Did you get a new
Esports,
camera?
a
No,
one
I
game
honestly
away
just turned
from
up
the
my
World
lighting.
Championship.
I always had it lower, and now I have
There
it so you can
from
see my
Gen
face
G at
more.
the end of
Just
that
brighter in
game.
my room.
Justin missing Cam again. Is he really going to the bathroom after every game? This
Yo, is he
crazy.
like going to blow
Gen G
shit?
with
I think he's got the diarrhea
through the
glitch.
smoke. Cheese makes
With the lettuce.
game-winning stop on the goal line. What an effort there defensively from Foot.
Literally.
Yeah, I mean, great stops. Gen G really did put on the pressure towards the end. When you look at the goal, like the one from Frosty, it hurts a lot
Diarrhea,
more
diarrhea
knowing that they
glitch.
really could have had a chance.
Skip
here
with
in
the
this game.
101
Evo had
month
a clean
sub.
beat. This
How many of
play
my
was
subs
so
in here want to be
close.
committed
What
that
a
long?
Save there.
Oh, fact
from
dance.
I've been
Cheese.
committed to him
That
this
was
long, and he commits
huge
to
in
me.
getting them to this point.
You can
But
be
they
the
still
next.
got to get the closeout game.
Literally through the smoke. Off the top of the net, coming down like that.
Skip,
to make
thank
that
you,
save,
man.
Like, that is not easy. And they even shot it low.
Skip, did you
Insane.
honestly think that you
What
would
a
still be
series so
subbing
far,
to a
Gen
guy?
G.
Like, there's
Might
no
be
way you
3-1.
thought I would have been this committed.
Easily, we could be in an overtime right now in that previous game. and
But I'd
we might
still
be talking
fucking be
about a
here.
tied series, but that's not what happened.
If I'm here
said it.
100 months, shoot
This is
me.
where stars show themselves. Cheese came up big time
Okay.
into stardom. Now, we look on towards the Eiffel Tower.
Ah, wholesome.
down
No,
to
when
the
you get the
stadium.
sub, sometimes they go away, but you just have to drop
One game
another.
away from a date with
Thought your
Team
career was
Falcons.
dead after 3 years, to be honest. Jesus
There's
Christ.
a Frenchman somewhere, not in the lobby, but Adam Baguette, coach of Foot.
What the fuck is crazy?
Will
Foot
this be the
instincts
map
here. I have
that
Gen G
brings Foot to the World
4-2
Championship?
losing. I'm
Or
sticking on it. They're gonna find a way to win this game. They're gonna
GG
lose.
have some fight left to give. Can they force a game 6? Can they
Oh,
force
what a
game 7?
pass!
Oh, it's just not looking likely. My God, what a play. Did you see that from Cheese?
God damn, Cheese. That's an insane pass, bro. That is a
Fire
nasty
these
pass.
Cut the defense up like sharp cheddar. Shred it. Oh, my goodness.
No, that was actually
Yo
nasty.
kept WSG.
I think Adam Baguette's got him eating good right now.
Hey, thanks,
Jeez.
Chips.
It wasn't
Chevy
that
with the
long ago
31
that
month
we
sub.
were,
Vibing,
you know,
thank you for
pointing
the
at
8 months,
Cheese
bro.
sometimes
I
being
appreciate it,
like,
man.
"Ooh, a little rough there. Ooh,
Yeah,
man,
we
he's
have
got a lot of
EU
defensive
LCQ
gear.
tomorrow
Just
at,
like short
I think it
this
starts
and
at
that, but
12.
the man is at the center.
I mean, I think this is the last we're gonna see at all of Gen G. I do. I think we're gonna see all new roster and everyone out.
You talk about like
Honest to
the
God.
hunger that younger players.
When'd you start
But,
streaming?
you know, look
I
at
streamed
the
on an
roster
Xbox
of
Connect
There's
in
a
like
major winner,
2017.
World Championship winner.
And I got a PC in
And
like
then there's
2018.
Cheese. And Cheese has that same hunger that
And I
you see
probably
from a
did
lot of
like,
the younger players,
I only
'cause
had a
he
couple hundred
hasn't
followers
crossed
when I was on
that
my
threshold
Connect.
yet. He wants to.
I had no
You can
alerts or
see it.
anything.
I mean, such an amazing person and an amazing player. A lot of people want to see him succeed, and he wants to as well.
Uh-oh.
Another one from Cheese.
Uh-oh, reality might be setting in. Justin gets a great air dribble bump. Chronic throws a shot. Frosty makes a save. Rise puts GG's in the chat.
It's hard to not root for this guy.
So, 2 former Gen G players go on to make it to the World Championship.
It's consistent. Gen G
They find a way to get into the play-in at Worlds.
3 minutes and 30 seconds to do so.
3
But right
former,
now,
yeah,
football
3.
on
But I meant like 2 more
Sometimes
recent.
you can just
But yeah,
tell.
you're right.
One team's got it.
All 3.
The other team is just waiting for another 3 minutes.
Rise, you're next.
Up high, Frosty.
We'll find out tomorrow.
Trying to get some life back in Gen G. But Chronic, he smells
God, if
the
Rise
dirt.
gets in, that would
Trying
be
to bury Gen G in
crazy
it right now.
look for Gen G. I can't even lie.
That was an excellent flick.
If these guys got in and then Rise gets in, that's going to be an insane
So
look.
trying to cut some of this play from being switched
He is
out.
tomorrow, yeah.
Need to kind of control the pace of play. Foot. Still working. Still trying to extend that score line. Cheese. Trying to cut Gen G's offense out. And even looking at these touches from Justin, also just buying some time, buying some space. That was almost a little awkward, though. Cheese was needed there to stop it. Otherwise, you would have seen Gen G within 1.
Cheese again. Gen G's looking decent here. Good demo.
They need a goal quick.
Get back to the midfield, though, if you're
Who's
Evo.
favored tomorrow?
Any boost for you.
Joyo, Rado, and Raziers, and Rise's
Probably
team.
the worst shot Evo could have hoped for. No play for Gen G, but they do hold the ball. Evo, it's the dunk out.
Rise,
Has to
Eugen,
go.
and Toxic, I
Luckily
think.
for Gen G, it's all
Those
talk.
are the 2 teams. Unless I'm missing somebody.
Chronic. Little fake challenge with Cheese. Evo.
Wait, what did Rise say?
Wants to, get involved.
Rise said,
I mean, if he can create something.
paid to
here,
move to the US
it
out of
would
my
bring a
own
lot of
pocket and
momentum
got 0 message
on
from my
that
teammates
GG
when I got
side.
kicked. Oh, fuck
A
no.
little empty space.
Yeah, I'm not
there,
gonna lie to you,
but
that's a
you see
little
them
weird.
So far back, no
That's a little
boost.
fucking crazy.
They're sending everything they can on offense. They're just coming up empty.
I mean, Frosty did have boost, though. Like, Magic Bear was in the corner. Like, what's going on for rotation? That was some zero trust rock. Frosty again. It can happen in these situations when you can get beat. You start losing faith in your team's ability to get the job done, but this is where you really got to find that medal. Magic Bear gets a good 50. This is where you got to start believing a little bit if you're a Gen G fan. Evo gets a chance. That's a high touch, though. Everyone's going to be ready for that. Puts it down, and it's just not
1 minute.
Catches it, and he gets the 50 on top of it. It doesn't seem Gen G can do anything right. Magic Bear is sitting there in the box, thinking he's a traffic cone, but Chronic avoids everybody and almost gets the goal.
Yeah, that would have been the finisher for sure. But Frosty, even with the threat of Justin on the bump, played it perfectly. They gotta go. They're running out of time here. And meanwhile, Foot, every player here played on Gen G before. And now they're looking like they're gonna take down a former organization to make it to the
Gotta
World
be a
Championship.
good feeling for Foot,
20
man.
seconds is what separates Foot from World.
Mods, cucumber, apples.
Jeez. Dumped all his points into the ocean to form this one with
Ladies and gentlemen, Foot are your champions, and they will be representing NA at the LCQ World Championship play-in. They make it through the LCQ. Congratulations, Justin's going back. Cheese, Chronic, do it.
Esports have qualified to
Well
the World
done.
Championship.
What's next for Gen G? Let me know in the comments below. Do they get an all-new roster? Do they leave the scene? Will they stay? Thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for the EU LCQ at 12 Eastern.
Cheese and Adam Baguette. We saw them at the Paris Major. We'll see them again at the World Championship.
Honestly,
wow.
That match felt almost even a little better than their previous one.
I mean, everything went exactly as expected in this LCQ. No bullshit.
Gen G got
Everything.
close a couple of times. There was some good pushes from them, for sure. But the defense, and for me, Daz, MVP right there, Cheese. Getting it done on offense, on defense. He's their
G-Moss, thank you for the 27 months. Appreciate G-Moss.
It's a huge reason why they move on in this tournament. Excellent.
Let's go,
All
FUT.
three of the Foot Boys.
Well done, man. Good for them, bro.
Close us out.
And he is continuing to be inevitable here. Justin will play for the title of Rocket League World Champion again. Hercules won his World Championship in 2019, has been playing since 2018 at the World Championship. And here, almost like we're 8 years later, he's still playing for that title.
It's so crazy. If there was going to be somebody that made it through an LCQ,
I would love to hear what they have to say, but unfortunately, I don't want to hear because it has been a fantastic stream. Thank you guys for making this all possible. It has been a fantastic day. Awesome stream, man. It was a fun about what? Almost an 8-hour stream. Fellas, thank you for all the follows. Thank you so much. If you are new, please follow. It actually does help. I will be on tomorrow. I'm gonna leave my stream on if you guys want some drops. I have exclusive drops that no one else can get. So if you guys want to get drops, I'm gonna replay the matches. And thank you guys for all the love. I do really appreciate it. Tomorrow I will be here. The matches start at 12, I believe. Do the matches start at 12 or 11 Eastern tomorrow? Does anybody know? Does anybody know? I think it's I want to say it's 12. Could be 11. I don't know. We don't know. Okay. All right. Well, I'll figure it out. All right, everybody. Thank you for all stopping in. It starts at 12 tomorrow. Okay. So yeah, I'll be around 11 or so. I love y'all, man. Thank you for making this all possible. Be here tomorrow, man. Okay. I do really appreciate it. Hey, stay safe. Uber all that if you're going out. And thank you for making all this possible. Okay. I love y'all, man. I'll see everybody. Take care. Have a good one, man.
Top 6, top 8. M80 have gotten close a couple of times.
Oh, I like that.
As this one right off the bar, M80 tried to score immediately. Gonna be
Diaz, I saw your tweet yesterday and I saw it get deleted. Love that.
Right now facing
Music, thank you for the big 5 bomb. I appreciate it.
That roster change.